Hello everyone! Welcome to Arcane Focus D&D. We're on episode 69 of Magic at Mostead. Nice.
Giggity.
We all know. I'm your DM Mike. Joined with me is my amazing players. We have Amber, Steve,
Giggity.
Temple. Oh my god, guys. We're almost there in so many ways.
Guys and gals.
And gals. We're there. We're almost there. We're almost there to episode 70, but quick update. Just we were reminding everyone every time we stream, we are inching ever so close to our own baby's due date. And because of that, we are on high alert. We don't know when it's going to happen. It could happen anytime today and beyond.
Realize we're outnumbered because he's a boy.
Boo! Why did you say that? Now I'm sad.
I mean, I knew I was outnumbered in my own house because two of the cats are boys, and it's just me and a freaking Kiki. But damn.
Hey, it's just how it rolls.
Think of it this way. When he does come, you'll have 2 children in the house.
What are you talking about? She has 4.
Yeah. What do you call
human
those furry
children.
things?
Human children.
When they burst through windows and open cabinets, and the latest edition, not to go on a rant, start the Roomba in the middle of the fucking night.
Wait,
Right.
which one did that?
Luke.
Fat boy. I think it was Fat
that
Boy,
sounds
not
like
Luke.
Mike.
Anyways,
So,
Like Mike.
because we've been inching closer, ever so close to the due date, again, as I mentioned before, it could happen at any time. We are tentative for episode 70 for next week. Not to say it won't happen, just to say that, you know,
in
we
case
are on
we
high
drop
alert.
off the planet, it's not because
Yeah.
it
Just
was
keep checking the
intentional.
socials. You'll be informed.
So we are on tentative for episode 70, but we're really excited to go with episode 69. Nice. And moving on from there, nothing really big after that. No really big announcements after that, except for the fact that I'm working on a brand new 3-part one-shot, a multi-part, happening in 2023.
Because Mike doesn't sleep. I mean, I don't either, but like,
I mean, we knew this already.
different reasons.
I do have a name for it if you guys are interested in hearing it.
Yes.
Go
Alright.
on.
I don't have an official summary of it, but I do have a name, and it's called Stargazer Kaleidoscope Catastrophe.
Oh, you were telling me
Okay.
a little bit.
I have to ask personally. Does it involve space?
It does involve space.
Oh no.
So, as of late...
That's why I was like, Steve's gonna want to do that one for sure.
Suddenly just heard Steve's gonna go.
So, as of late, Wizards of the Coast released a new module that explores the world of wild space, which is the outer space of a planet within the D&D world. Not counting the astral sea, this is actual space. And it basically describes both wild space and astral sea and makes them different. So it's going to be set in the borders of the wild space and astral sea. Is essentially what I've been making, and it does have to deal with certain arcane ships, like spaceships a little bit, but of course powered by magic. And I can give you the premise again. I don't have a full official summary, but it's a outer space fashion show.
I just need 1.21 gigawatts. That's all I need.
I don't know how you don't have the premise because I haven't seen what he's writing. I've just seen the length
It's a
of
pair. It's
what
like
he's writing.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, that's
a lot.
That's some effort.
So there's going to be, I have written that there's going to be space encounters. There's going to be a fashion show. There's going to be betrayal. There's going to be, high
Space pirates.
I was
fashion.
thinking space cowboys.
Space cowboys.
I'm talking like high-end fashion runway shows.
So the third act of the Fifth Element. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't hate that.
I
Both
don't
the
hate
best.
this. I actually kind of love this.
So Stargazer, the Kaleidoscope Catastrophe is coming out in 2023, and I'm really excited for that. Beyond that, that's all the announcements I have so far. There's a few other things I'm working in the background, but I'll hold those multi-shots closer to the vest before they start coming out.
Cool. All I'm gonna say about that is Ruby Rod.
Well, maybe you get to play that in the future. For now, are you guys ready for a quick recap?
See.
Yes.
All right.
I just know I'm getting eaten by a plant. That's all I know.
It's true. It is what's happening.
You know, they do say you are what you eat. Just saying.
The cool, frigid air of the domain capital crosses our party's face as they are contemplating all that just happened. They just saved some close friends and family from being falsely accused of murder. They learned that the kingdom to the south has declared war against the domain. And there is still the issue of the murdered king. Entering in the Books and Brew, the party rested and got ready for travel. There, they used the teleportation portals offered by Savannah's guild, and the party found themselves in the merchant city of Varsal. There, Savannah used her guild to spread uncertainty about the war across the Sildon kingdom. Their hope is that this lowers the war efforts by a significant amount. They also visit Gina Lee, the Air Genasi enchanter. After some discussion, they convince her to travel to Blenton and hunker down with the other Barnwell family members. However, not before she finished a few war commissions, as well as a special enchantment just for Rolly's axe. After the Griffins say their goodbye, they jump onto their flying carpet and fly straight over the mountain, over to Isenby, the capital of the Sildon Kingdom. There, they overhear the criers informing that the king is sadly dead, and that war efforts are currently in effect, though slightly askewed due to Savannah's efforts.
We don't know about that.
You do, actually.
No, I know, but if anybody asks, we don't know.
We don't know anything about it.
Making their way to Caspin, they meet up with a fanboy of Rolly's, but more importantly, Celia, an old friend of Vera's, and Uthiel, Vera's husband. With a stressed reunion, the party is led to the throne room where they investigate the scene of the crime. They find strange necrotic impacts and a grain of rice hole within a stained glass window behind the actual throne. It wasn't until Rolly had a quick call with Gina Lee that a creative idea surged through our barbarian's mind. What if someone could extend a spell's reach by reducing its overall size? The barbarian ran to exclaim his findings. Savannah also finds the angle of the spell's origin must be either from a mountain cliffside or on an unfinished clock tower's top. All the while, Vera works with Uthiel to set up a future session where the cleric can use her ability to investigate the now dead bodies of the domain assassins. With all this in mind, the party rushes to the carpet using the last available hours it has and flies up to the mountain cliff. While they started to investigate the scene, they find a long-dried campfire with a tin box in the ashes. Reading what's inside of the box, they learn that Genesis, Queen Evergrey and Blake's followers were here and were waiting for Olivia to arrive. Just then, the vines around the actual cliffside starts to recede, is turning slightly black and turning more into a hound-like body. The back of this black-like figure starts to split open in a audible, sickly split. You can hear the sound of tendons and other things starting to become askew as a bright purple flower starts to reach outwards. The smell of acrid acid fills the nose of some of our members, and it reaches outwards with these tiny clawed feet and hands, or sort of, it's a hound, so all feet, as the petals start to move on their own. I'm going to need everyone to roll me initiative.
No.
And I'll also confirm that this is going to get a not a sneak attack, but a stealth round on Vera.
Fine.
As it has jumped up and attacked you. In the meantime, I
got a 14.
19.
All right, let me go ahead and start recording that. So Vera got a 14. Savannah got
19.
19. Why can't I type? Hold on.
Hold.
I need to. Let me go ahead.
Hold.
Why aren't you typing? Let's see here. 14. There it goes. 19. Rolly, what'd you get?
21.
21. Well. That means
You said the magic word. You said initiative.
Well, that goes there then. Let me go and set you guys up. And that means you... go here. Perfect. With that all in mind, let me get the monster's stats. And let's put you on the map. Let's find a good... There we go, that's a good... There we go.
Oh, I don't like that.
And let's show the audience real quick.
I mean, Amber likes that. Vera doesn't like this.
Oh God.
Oh, right now the map is fighting me, and I'm just now looking at the whole thing. Okay.
So first, we're going to settle the sneak attack that happened on Vera. So first of all, they're going to do a perfect claw attack. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Barely hits.
Barely hits.
Oh, wait. I have a question.
What's your question?
I think I have a reaction.
During a sneak round, during
I
a
can't.
yeah, you don't have really any attacks, which means you don't have any reactions.
Okay.
Plus 6. So that's gonna be 16 points of piercing damage. As this thing reaches outwards, actually claws and hooks you underneath the shoulders. You can feel something behind you, something wet and sort of soft-like. If you ever had a petal just sort of race across your cheek, it feels nice and soft, but as it starts to do so, you start to feel a bit of like this sizzling and popping on your neck. I need you to make me a strength save, please.
Oh, I'm not horrible at those. Not gonna. I'm not horrible at those. Strength. +3. 15.
15. Just succeed. You are not grappled. You're able to push your way around. And that's going to be just its reaction. It was holding a thing here. And so we're going to go in order. So Rolly, you go first. You actually start to see... this is the scene I'm going to paint for you guys now. As this thing starts to lunge outwards, Rolly, you see this happen. You whip around hearing Vera scream. Savannah, you put down the box, put it in your pocket, and you start to see this happen as well. The vines all around you start to move on their own as they start to form and split. The bright colored flowers start to bloom as they start to land downwards. The ones down here, down the cliff, actually start to form below, and they starts to climb upwards. So these are technically not all the way up on the cliff now. They're about like 5 feet below the cliff. So these two here. But Rolly, you're up.
Well, all righty then. I would like to use... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to change the Gambler's Call to Fire.
Do it 3 times and immediately...
Yeah. And, you know, I'll basically mad dash, not really dash, but mad dash towards, Vera and say, "No! No!"
Is it not letting you?
No, it's not letting me. Why won't you let me? Of course, Mike broke it.
Make sure that the token icon is selected where the little anonymous man logo, and then the four sort
corners.
of selection.
The box.
Little box. There you go.
It was there for default. I don't know why that happened. Okay. And then I'm going to attack it.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna attack with actually, can I do that? Is reckless attack a bonus action?
Doing reckless is just no reaction. You can actually choose to do that whenever you wish.
Perfect. All right, reckless attack.
Go for it.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Is that how we start this?
It's either good or it's either good or bad.
That's how we're starting.
I rolled. My first roll was a 19. Allow me to roll that again. And the second roll was a 16.
19
This
is
is
a
without
critical.
buffs. but for me, because of improved critical, that is a critical. So yeah, that is in fact how we're gonna start the session.
The champion fighter within Rolly allows just a little more edge as you're able to successfully carve your now flaming, burning axe, slicing right in.
All right, and just to correct me if I'm wrong, it's 3 d12s and 2 d6s, right?
Yeah.
Is this
So
what it was?
it's double the amount. Yeah, it's double the amount of your axe damage, which is 2d12. Then you add an extra d12 for brutal critical. So it's 3d12 plus 2d6s. You're right.
Fantastic. All right.
And then you add
Come
your modifier.
on. Come on, big numbers. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What was it that I had that allowed me to do that? Do I have it? Barrel, not that one, not that one. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I have something that allows me to re-roll a damage dice.
Oh,
Is the superiority die?
no, he has, it's one of your fighting styles, I believe. I think it's Great Weapon Master.
Great weapon. Okay, yep. So I rolled a 1 for one of the d12s. I will re-roll that
You
and
may.
take what it comes.
Rolly is
Okay.
is the hurt. He'll deal
Alright,
some
yeah.
damage.
Yeah. I'll take that. That sounds pretty good. Can I choose multiple die or is it just a single die?
I think it says you can roll as many dice as you wish to re-roll.
Okay. Does the gambler's call apply to that?
Yes, because it's a damage die.
Okay. Perfect. Just getting into that higher level stuff, man. My first barbarian character.
We're level 15, guys. This is
yeah.
the first combat we've had since you guys leveled up.
I will say, definitely not going to be my last one. This is fun. All right, so this is going to hurt. This is going to be 22, 26, 30, 33, plus the rage, which at this point is, oh my god, yeah, this is gonna hurt, Mike. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna hurt.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship. Yes. 8.
I think he also has a personal vendetta against evil plants, given that they did cause, the whole
True.
scourge.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
That's gonna be 41 points of damage.
The
7 of
first-
that being fire.
First attack slicing through, and you actually see that the fire allows you to cut through it a lot easier as it starts to cut through. You could actually see the thing currently is like hanging on the wall as it's currently hooked onto Vera and let go as Vera pushes away. You take that moment as momentum, you slice upwards, and you can hear this thing scream and quiver as it starts to fall on the ground, quickly scatter upwards, and you can see like its first front leg and its back leg starts to limp a bit. That is not looking good for this creature.
And now I'm going to need it to make 2 checks. I'm going to need it to make a strength save, and I'm going to need it to make a con save.
Okay. First and foremost, I'm sorry to do this to you, especially since you just got your brand new toy. It has no languages.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured. I just thought possibility.
No worries, no worries. So we're gonna do the strength check. Oh, that rolled really well. 21.
Yeah, it will succeed.
So he stays hanging on the wall.
I think
It
it's the
stays hanging
hooks.
on the wall.
Hooks kind of,
But that's fine because well, I got a second attack.
Yes, you do. Yeah, it's definitely those hooks that stop it from skidding too far as Rolly kicks it, seeing in its wounded state, seeing an ability to push it forward.
Nate both times. That's going to be that would be 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, at least I don't look dumb. All right.
Coming out swinging. Oh my god.
Wow.
They look like a weird version of Demigorgon.
That's what I kept saying in my head. I'm like, oh, Demigorgon.
Yeah, it'll be 23 points of damage.
It's still up, but it's looking. You can actually see a lot of the cuts you've left open. There would be blood seeping through it, but you see that the fire on the axe starts to cauterize it really quickly, and the being now is almost limping on these sort of hooked-like appendages it has. You see the flower itself start to dry out. Instead of this vibrant pink, is now turning a bit darker and darker.
All right. That will be it.
Ooh, boy. Well, Rolly, let's go ahead and handle a few things first.
Those are hefty boys.
I know.
So this one is going to go 5. Oh, yeah, actually, 5. We can do this. I forgot we have a measuring thing. Is that all? That's all it can go. It's going to stay right here. This thing is going to climb up 10. I think it's going to stay right here. This one is going to make its way to Vera.
Have to read things.
15. 30. All right, let's do this in order. So we'll go from left to right. The first Dorsiera beast is going to... You see that the plant within the back of this beast starts to curl downwards. And as it reemerges within sort of this open cavity within the body of it, you see that it's actually... This bright pink flower is now dripping in what looks to be like this green slime and sludge. As it starts to close upward, you see it pull back until finally it goes... And it spits out this like bullet size thing of acid. So it's gonna do that 2 times. Yes, here it is. So first one on your those both are gonna miss. It actually hits the top of the cliffside walls. You start to see some of the rocks behind you start to sizzle away and burn. This one, so we're gonna move from left to right. This one here is gonna do the exact same. Oh, those are good. One's gonna hit, one's gonna be a natural 20.
Oh, fun.
So that is going to be perfect. Let's see. That's gonna be 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then the second one that hit is going to do an additional 13 points of poison damage. As you start to see Vera, the first one goes on wide and misses, far off. The other one actually clocks you as you start to dodge a little bit from the first one. It actually gets a bit of your leg, and you can feel it starting to sizzle and corrode through the metal and armor that you wear.
Nope, I don't like that.
Moving to the next one. This one is going to turn towards you, Rolly. And it's going to make its first 2 claw attacks. Ah! Natural 20. And the next one is going to be a 21.
Ow!
So let's handle the natural 20 in order. I need 3 more. 1 more die. There you are. Alright, so that's 5, 11, 15, 16. That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage, reduced to half. You take 6.
No. There's no reduction.
Oh, you're not raging.
I'm not raging.
Good point. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Give me all of it, so that just feeds my anger.
Oh, I'm actually going to re-roll that second one because you were reckless attacking. So it already got a natural 20 in the first one. Let me go make sure this one is any better. Cocked. It definitely is. So that's going to hit. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, 12 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a strength save.
All right, and that's 12 combined?
Yeah, well, for the first one. For the first
Okay,
claw
okay.
attack.
Got it. That is going to be a 18.
18, you succeed. The second claw attack was not a critical, obviously, but it is going to do its damage. It is going to deal 11 points of piercing damage. And I'm going to have... You're going to have to make another strength save, please.
That'll be 24.
24. Yeah, you're able... It actually... reels upwards from its like wounded position, and in a death cry, it starts to try to swipe at you. It actually pierces your thigh, and the other one actually pierces like a little bit above your hip, towards like your kidneys. And as you push them off and slink down, the flower on top reels back, does making connection, and actually engulfs you.
Not the kidneys. I need those.
So
I need those. Not those.
Need a lot of dice here.
Oh,
Not the kidneys, please.
Oh,
Not the
Lord.
kidneys. I need those. Do you have any idea how many Irish coffees I have?
Yeah,
I need
on the
those.
daily.
No. His critical has found my weakness. Oh no.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing almost crunches your body, and you start to feel a lot, since it actually synced it into its cavity and released and chomped you. You start to feel a lot of that acid starting to corrode on your body. I rolled very low in this, and you take
that is including the 23 from the first 2 attacks, right?
correct.
Okay, so that's a total of 45.
And then you take an additional. What is that? 4, 6, 8 points of acid damage, and you. Oh, not yet. No. You are currently just being held. You are what's considered restrained.
Well, ow! Really mad. Really real mad.
Now we're gonna move on to this one down here. It's gonna try to do the same to you, Vera.
No,
First one are the 2 claw attacks.
I don't want it.
That is
No.
one's gonna be a 23.
Damn it.
So let's go ahead and settle that real quick.
I'm like working through multiple plans in my head, but shit keeps changing.
Same.
You take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And make me a strength save.
Okay. What do I want? It's 3. Okay, another 15.
Okay,
12 plus 3.
you succeed, and it slinks its body back. It's the flower on its back emerges with what looks to be like drenched in this acid, this green ichor acid, and attempts to
Nope.
sink into you. That's gonna be a 20, a dirty 20.
Yeah, just hits.
Oh shit. Well, let's
Wait,
go ahead.
unless I have a reaction to... Hold on. There's something that's a reaction, but I think it's a bonus action. Hold on. I haven't used it in a while because I haven't needed it. Is that a reaction? No, it's a bonus action.
Okay, that's 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh, I rolled well on that one.
Lovely.
And 16 points of poison damage.
Lovely.
As it and it's currently has you, sorry, it's not restrained, you're grappled, so you can still attack naturally, but you just have 0 movement at the moment.
Okay.
Savannah,
I'm gonna have multiple questions when it comes to my turn.
this one is going to attack its attacks, so let's do that. First claw attack is going to be a 15.
Miss.
Other one is going to be a 19.
Hits.
And the other one's going to be a natural 1. So you take 1 claw attack, which is 6. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, that was a miss, hit, and miss. I need you to make me a strength save.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 13.
13. You are grappled. As the thing hooks right into you, and because it has grappled you, it immediately gets to re-roll its flower snap ability.
Boo.
Phone a friend. With your hair.
You got lucky. That's a 12 to hit.
Miss.
As it grapples, like it goes, locks into you, tries to snap at you, you quickly move out of the way, and another one. This thing is like these large petals. Immediately miss. This one here, the last one we have to deal with, is going to spit 2 out at you, Savannah. One of those, only one of them is going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 9 points of poison damage, or sorry, acid damage as it lands. That's the end of the turn.
Is it my turn now?
Savannah.
Oh no, that's their turn. God.
Oh, dear lord. Like, all my thought processes are changing as we've gone. Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to distract so I can get a sneak attack on it, but I am gonna cast Booming Blade to attack it.
Okay, yeah. Almost as a reaction, you thumb through the book and stopping at the right page, not even looking at it, already having it memorized, you a mage hand, a violet-colored claw starts to distract. Make your attack.
Booming Blade. That is going to be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Yes, okay.
Let me see here.
So first a d6. Ooh. Oh.
Hold on. We got math.
I got math. And then the 2d8. That is going to be 48 points of damage.
48 points of damage. Yeah, you slice through it. Quickly, you start to see the arcane symbols and runes start to enter in the creature's body as it's... And you start to see the actual petal itself start to writhe in pain. And the arcane runes stop it. Obviously, if it moves, it'll get hit.
Well, I can't move, but I can use my movement to ungrapple, or I have to use the action?
You'd have to use your... you would have to use an action to remove the grapple.
And I can't move, and I use the bonus action, so that ends my turn.
All right. What's going on, Siege? Let's see. Yeah, Vera, your time to shine.
I has questions.
What is your question?
Okay, so if I'm where I'm at, technically, if I were to aim something 60 feet in the direction of all these creatures, would I be able to get the ones next to me, or I'd have to move up where Rolly is?
That is a weirdly worded question.
So, like, where I'm standing, those two to the right and the left of me, if I were to aim, like, a 60-foot attack, would I get them, or no?
Like a radius?
Yeah, a question to you has to be, is it going to be a radius? Is it a cone? Is it a square?
Let me read.
This is important.
Radius.
It is a radius. So I'm going to go and show you a 60-foot radius, correct?
See.
So we're going to do 60 feet. Oop. At about here. It's not going to be perfect. There we go. That is a 60-foot radius. That is everything.
Even if I
Please don't
center
kill
it,
us.
even
Please
if
don't
I
kill us.
center it from myself.
That is centering it from yourself. You are hitting everything. What is your goal?
To kill them all, but I'll kill these two in the process.
I need to confirm something here. 60-foot radius includes all monsters here. What are you trying to do?
Well, it says 60-foot radius centered on a point I choose.
Okay. I chose the point on you. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kill the four in front of me.
With what?
With sunburst.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah, but I don't want to get Sav and Rolly.
Do you want to aim for...
Do you want a free action to cover our damn eyes or something?
Oh,
still
no,
gonna
it'll
burn.
get you either way.
I don't think there is a valid way for you to get all 6 of them. I think you might be able to get...
I don't think I could get all 6. Think I could get all 4 if I angle it right.
I think the problem is that if you try to get all 4, I think you might include yourself in the circle from here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think you can get 3 of these safely.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can say that I mean, there's a lot of range here with 60 feet. So I'll say it's easily enough done that you can get all 3 of those, the ones to the left.
Second question then. Okay. My phase step, it has to be a willing creature. What happens if it's not a willing creature?
If it doesn't state that, basically the way it's stated is that it has to be a willing creature. It will not work on a non-willing.
To Rolly, though.
No, I was thinking to do it to the one of them that's closer to me, push it that way and then get it.
It has to be a willing creature.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of this here.
Well, then I'll try and get the 3 then.
Okay. We're going to say you get these 3 here. You're going to cast Sunburst. I think what you do is that you actually reach up and grab like a epitome of the sun that's slowly starting to go down the horizon. Since you were on a mountaintop, you can actually see it just slowly starting to peter out as you pull up, and you start to see the small ball hole in your hand. You toss it like a grenade far away until it finally, and everyone sees a second sun just.
Okay, well, they need to make... Hold on. They're not undead or ooze, right?
They are not undead or ooze.
Okay.
I do have a question for you. These creatures technically do not have sight?
That just means the blinded effect doesn't work.
Okay.
That's a secondary effect. So, I mean, free action to yell at those... at Rolly and Sab to close their eyes.
For sure. Easily enough done as...
And I'm just gonna be like this. But, yeah, they need to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay. First one is going to be an 11.
Fail.
Next one is going to be a natural 1.
Fail.
And the other one is going to be plus a 18.
Barely saves, but
Okay.
gets half.
The one next to you is the one that saved.
Of course. Well, hold on.
But it's
'cause
already hurt, so...
I didn't have enough dice. I wasn't expecting to do that early because I was like, we got this. But then, like, me and Rolly got half our hit points taken out in one go, so... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, jeez. Hey, we're dealing in high level today.
Well, that's good. Ooh. Okay. Alright.
Everyone just hears a loud... like, almost like all of the air just gets sucked in, and then finally... a gigantic explosion of light and fire rain outwards as Rolly and Savannah, you quickly put whatever shield or cloak over your eyes just to block the blinding light. Vera, being very inept with the light anyways, you bring up your shield just to block the residual fire, but you aim it expertly so that it only hits these three in a circular pattern.
46 points of damage, radiant.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 46. 6. This one right next to you, the one that actually had Rolly in a grapple, as the flower was latched over his face. Rolly, you wouldn't see this because your face is blinded. All you see is
See some light at your
you just
feet.
see a pulsating like you know flowers you can kind of see through a petal. You just see the lingering light of the sunset, and finally you see, like, on your right, and then all of a sudden on your left, a new sun appears, and it just is a bright pink of colors through this petal until finally it starts to turn like it's no longer pink and then turns black and then ashes away as the body itself falls and crumbles into ash.
So they can't be blinded because they can't see, but it says attack rolls against the creature have advantage and creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
That's if it's blinded.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot about that part.
You
I was
released
like,
a
there's
grenade.
second bullet point.
What do you want? It's a grenade, all right?
Hey man, I want my grenade to work. That's an 8th level spell.
It did. Yeah, these two look seriously injured now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do a bonus action.
Uh,
Oh, I can, technically. I guess I'll use my phase step to move next to Rolly. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit further out from him, but that's okay.
Go for it. Go ahead and move yourself.
Forget the measurement thing.
You don't have to. You're like, yeah, there you go.
I
By the way, you're
technically-
going off a cliff right
Wall,
now?
isn't it?
That's a wall.
Oh. I don't know if I should even use it then, because if I go this way, I'm stuck with this one and I can't go up a cliff, so then I won't use it. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. By the way, what's going on, Brain Tech? That was a choice. At the end of the round, an effect happens. Here we go. Excuse me as I draw a little bit. At the end of the round, all the remaining 5 start to like shudder a little bit. You start to see the petals itself starting to like sprinkle a little bit of this like rain of acid, and everyone around it takes. Okay, I need.
All I'm gonna say is my pulse ring's going off in case he feels like she went to go check on that thing. Just saying.
The pulse ring goes off when you're unconscious.
No, I mean because he's always asking me like why was it going off.
Oh,
like
it's true.
crazy.
It is with your heart rate. That's
Yeah.
right. No, it's probably going off. He probably thinks you're really upset.
It wasn't
Good way
this
to
high.
put it.
It wasn't this high coming up here.
You take 18 points of acid damage as all 5 of them just go, and you just see large sprinkles and like just droplets of acid start to rain around it. So we're gonna moving back to the top of the round. Rolly, you're up.
All right, let's do this. So, I see Vera just basically created a brand new sun.
Yeah, it's slowly dying out right now. Like,
I mean, the fact that she can manipulate the world around us to create another sun. She's got this. She's got this. I'm gonna charge on over here, and I'm gonna help out my poor kitten friend.
Kitten?
You heard what I said. And I'm gonna reckless attack, and I'm gonna attack this. Oh, actually, bonus action, rage, then reckless attack.
okay, there you go. You look at Vera after creating the sun, grabbing a bit of that fire and sunlight, putting it into yourself, and you start to feel the fire burn within you. And you start to turn around, stomping towards Savannah.
All right. First attack will be a 25.
Is this reckless?
Yes.
Okay, 25 does hit.
All right. I'll roll damage for that one. 23 points of damage. 6 of it is fire. I'll need it to make a strength save.
Let me do some math real quick. Okay, no, it's barely standing on.
Good.
Okay. It got a 6.
It fails. It gets kicked back 10 feet.
Wait, does that trigger?
Ha ha ha!
You know
Get
what?
him.
I'll say it
Get him,
does.
Savannah.
Alright, so I'll let you really finish and then I'll do the thing.
Actually, doesn't it happen?
It happens when he moves. Go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
booming blade damage.
It is an additional 2d8. I haven't done this portion in a while.
I believe it is 2d8.
Yep.
Yeah. I can
So
kind of
that
see
is going to be 11 points of damage right there. Thunder.
Savannah, Rolly, could you two work together and tell me how you destroy this creature as a team attack?
So, I'll put in my input here, Sab. You've used Moving Billy before. I've seen it, so I know what it looks like when you activate it. Having caught it from the periphery of my vision from the previous monster, I see you activate it and you hit it. So, the monster in front of me dies. So I look at it and I say, I give you the nod. I charge over. I swing it and then I kick it as hard as I can, and then I'll let you take the rest.
And I'm gonna feed off. There's this massive sun behind us, and just this wave of clouds just flow over it, just thunder and lightning, and it strikes it right on it.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, you just see the entire environment and the entire ecosystem within Ice and the capital looks like hell on earth right now as a second sun appears. The clouds themselves start to swirl above. Rolly, you take this energy as you start to use a bit of the rage energy you have as you, and with a massive kick, because then remember it's still grappling your friend Savannah, but due to your ability you kick it off as it skids outwards, and because of the arcane ruins they break, and this thing turns to ash as well.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use. Actually, how much movement did I use to get here?
I think only 15.
Right there.
Listen,
I was like,
you got here.
fantastic. I'll use the rest of my movement to go there. Thank you. And then I will do the second attack on this guy right here.
Perfect. Go for it.
This friend. As a free action, as I move to the creature, I'm gonna say help Vera.
The one with the
Oh my god, you guys are working like
The
an
one with the
oil machine.
Yes, the one with the sun, but the one that also got taken out like a shit ton of hit points.
This is
That's
true.
gonna be another 25 to hit.
That hits. Feel free to roll your damage.
All right.
I was like, me and Rolly were just standing there, and I've taken like over half of my hit points and damage.
17 points of damage. 3 of that is fire.
70 points damage. You got it. You kick, and immediately using that momentum, you skid to the left, going further down as you see the second one starting to rush forward. You meet it with your blade, getting it a very precise strike. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, actually it is. I don't have a bonus action anymore. Cool.
Okay. We're gonna go back to the Dorsia beasts as these two start to hobble. Let's see, like that.
I don't like it.
Nope. No.
And that one's gonna stay there. So we're gonna move in order, top to bottom, left to right. And because they are together, they haven't been able to be together in a while, they're going to use pack tactics.
Oh, I was
no.
worried about that.
That's going to be a hit with one claw.
Yeah.
That's going to be a second hit with the next claw. And now the flower snap.
Yep.
That's going to hit as well.
Oh boy. But I have no hit points.
5. 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Next one is going to be 6 points of piercing damage. And then the flower snap. $19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy.
And then 18 points of acid damage.
She's down.
Shit.
She's unconscious. If it doesn't go over my max.
You don't
but
want to
she-
use your reaction to share some of that pain?
I guess I could on the last one, but I don't know if Rolly could take it because he's kind of like. Where
Oh,
I'm at.
take it. Send it over. Send it. Send
How
it.
much is it halved?
Or you can send how many? You just have to take one. That's the thing.
Send it. Send it
Yeah,
all.
I
Do it.
was like, even if I took half, I'd still be down. So, because the last
Send it
one
all.
was 18,
Mhm.
I'd still
Send
be
it all.
up if I send everything but one.
You could do everything,
Everything
but
but one?
one.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
last one was 18, I said.
Yeah.
So roll, you take 17 points of acid damage, and Vera, you take 1 point.
17. Yeah. Well, I would put 17 back.
How many times can you use your channel divinity?
Twice.
Twice. Okay, that's the end of the first one. Second one.
Ugh,
Oh, I rolled bad on that one. 19.
that doesn't hit.
That's gonna be a 12.
Doesn't hit.
Flower snap. That's gonna hit. Flower snap number 2 hits. Okay, that is gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Send 9.
Send 9? I guess I'll send 9.
Well,
Oh, wait.
We
does
only
that
have
survive?
one left, though.
I have one
wouldn't
more roll for the acid.
I'll take the 9 and see what this is because I can still take that.
Okay, all right. So
Barely.
So Rolly takes 9, you said?
No, I'll take the 9 on this one. I want to see what you hit on that.
You take 10.
Oh,
So you take 10.
I'm
Here
still
comes
up. Barely.
here comes the acid damage.
Okay.
it?
That is going to be 15 points of acid damage.
Yeah, I'd have to
I'll take 14.
I'd have to give it to him, otherwise I'm gonna keep going. yeah.
Okay.
I'll take
We
14.
still have one more creature, though, don't we?
One more creature.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Or do you want to take it?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't
you
have
pass it
enough
on to
hit
me?
points.
Can you pass any on to me?
Yeah, at this point, can't I do 3?
You can, yeah. Well, you can pass it on to anyone. You could have done that. It doesn't have to be Rolly.
No, but I mean,
You're
can
really
I
rolling to
split
take,
it?
that's why.
Huh?
Could I split it between?
No,
some?
you'd have to choose one.
Okay.
I can take it. It's fine. Send it.
Okay. All right. That means you take, what did I say? You take 14 points of damage, Rolly. That means here you take 1, if you haven't already done that.
I already did.
All right. Here comes the last one. 13 to hit.
Miss. Thank God.
That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
No hit.
Well, let's handle that one since you're so low. Let's handle that one.
I'm trying to think if I have any reaction.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
She's out.
Vera's goes unconscious. And
Can you do it one more time?
I can't. I only have 2 channel divinities.
All right.
and the last attack counts.
My pulse ring goes off.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh, we'll see how that goes.
Oh shit!
My
Okay.
pulse ring goes off, and I don't know if the necklace that Moscow gave me does
That
anything.
protects your soul.
Okay.
Yeah, that's from like stole stealing. This is death. The flower snap counts as 2 failed death saving throws because it is within 5 feet of you.
Fun. Okay.
Oh jeez.
That's the end of oh no, we got more. We got this one here right next to Rolly. First snap is going to be a 11. First claw, I should say. First claw is 11. The other one is a 26. And the last one is going to be a 16. Okay, only one claw
There's
gets
one.
you. I will also remind everyone at the end of the round, all of these things spew out acid, so keep that in
Oh
mind.
shit.
Oh no.
Oh god, this is so not working out.
That is going to be
All I gotta say is somebody needs to move me and put
8
a
points of
healing potion.
really that you take half from because you are raging, so you take 4. Now we're moving on to Savannah.
Alright, question. If I went to try to help Vera, would that be an action or can I do it as a bonus action?
What kind of help are you trying to do?
Either revive her or stick a potion in her throat.
That would be an action to stick a potion into someone's mouth.
How do I want to do this?
But you do have cunning action, so if you want to take an attack as a bonus action, you still can.
I know, but now I don't think I want to be in the crosses of the beast. But all right, time to go help the friend.
Do you still
running
have
to
the-
Vera.
Do you still have the carpet up? I was like, I don't think you can lift me, but maybe the.
That is very true. DM.
The way we
Technically, I have it up, but
you have about like 3 hours left on the carpet. You just have to spend an action
I
to
was
use an
like-
item to unveil
Oh,
it.
okay.
oh damn it. Okay. All right, we're gonna go for it. But your turns before them. That still gives you a chance to get out of there. So I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna run to Vera. I'm gonna use my action to give her a standard potion.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is,
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
2d4 plus 2. Savannah, you roll that.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do it on the chat. You said 2d4?
2d4 plus 2, yeah. So you can just roll 2d4 and we'll add 2 to it.
No, what did I just do? Alright. Plus 2, so that's
Ooh.
8 points.
Yay.
8 points of healing. Vera, you are currently prone, but you're feeling good. You're back.
Alright, bonus action. I guess I will try to stab this beast right here.
Okay, go for it.
I'm like, they've taken a good hit from the sun, so maybe.
That's gonna be 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
That is going to be, oh great, 6 points of damage.
Actually, you get to add your sneak attack because an ally is within 5 feet of you.
Oh!
Kill
So-
Hey.
And they are
Hold.
not unconscious.
Okay, so hold that 6. I'm just gonna do it here because I'm not doing all this math right now.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll. So 6 plus 24, that is 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage. This is the only one. This one here
Yeah, just this one.
is the only one who hasn't got hit yet. But it is looking very bad now. Okay. That was your bonus action. Do you want to take your movement, the remaining movement you have, and risk a attack of opportunity to get out of the shower of acid?
You know what? Something tells me that's our best bet, and I'm like, Vera, we need to move, and I'm going to move. Wait, close that. But hopefully she'll get the hint. I'm going to Rolly.
Okay, perfect.
I'll take the attack opportunity.
That's a 12 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Vera, you're up.
Thank God. I'm gonna cast heal on myself.
You gain 70 hit points.
And I don't think I'm poisoned anymore.
You were never poisoned.
Oh, okay.
This is just acid burns.
Acid and poison are happening right now. Yeah.
Okay, so 70 hit points.
You technically have 78. Yeah.
No, I already had the 8.
Perfect. I think Rolly and Savannah, you immediately see all the acid burns start to quickly heal as Vera's hair starts to.
And now I'm gonna face step 30 feet.
Perfect. Go for it.
Question is what my hair is. I don't even know.
You can choose. We've in that level where you can choose now.
And like, are you still fiery red, or are you gonna keep it purple, keep it cool?
Well, if I
Or gold, I should say.
do red, it's like from where I left, those two would be charmed, right?
All
Or where
three
I'm
of them,
going.
if they failed to save.
Okay. Because I finally used that, right? Yeah, each creature would be choice within 5 feet of you. Oh, that's something else. That's summer, though. Autumn is the thing.
You have a choice of all of your seasons.
Yeah. They'd have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, would you like me to roll for them?
Yeah. Let me see if it's... I think it's my...
Do you, by chance, do you have something that allows us to trade places?
Mm-mm. You'd have to be closer to me. Like, face step, I could switch it for, like, I could change... Make somebody go instead
She's got a
of
lot
me.
of tricky face step abilities.
Yeah.
Very situational. Go ahead and move yourself to 30 feet.
Okay.
By the way, you don't have to measure anymore. It does it for you.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I went 35. There.
All of the... What's their DC?
It's mine, so it's 17.
The closest one that got to that was a 15. All of them fail. What occurs when they're charmed? Is it just because they become charmed from you?
They come charmed for 1 minute until the companions deal any damage.
Okay.
So it gives us time to choppity chop that one, and then you can leave.
Take this plan. I'm okay with this plan.
But they're like only charmed by me, so they may still come after you.
So at the
But
end of the
I have a
round,
question. I'll see if it happens. I'm gonna see if this question gets answered.
Rolly, you take 22 points of acid damage as they start to spray out this shower and rain of acid as they go back. Rolly, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I make it over there? I can. I'm like literally one block.
Kill the one you
Wait,
have,
can't
Rolly.
you jump?
It doesn't extend.
Cannot-
It doesn't extend your speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill the one you got, because, like,
Kill the one you got.
these are charmed right now. Like, those are kind of, like, paused for a minute.
Okay. In that case, well, yeah, I will do his asked. Reckless attack on this one.
Feel free.
That'll be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Uh, 22 points of damage.
Okay, 22 points of damage. Yeah. It'll make a save. That'll be an 11.
That will miss.
It is going to get pushed back. And would you like to follow it, or?
Before I do, how is it looking?
It is looking bloodied.
Savannah, do you think you can handle?
I'll be better. Possibly.
Okay, because I want to start dealing with the other three. I know they're charmed,
Oh.
but
Fine.
I'd
If
rather-
it's bloody,
yeah.
you go.
okay. I'll push it. I won't follow it, but I will make my way over here, and I'll start. I'll do my second attack on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one won't be charmed after. The other two will be, but not that one.
Yeah. Well, I'll eventually I'll get all of them. That is my plan.
By the way, you get to roll with advantage on this guy.
Oh, 'cause he's charmed?
Because he is charmed.
Woohoo.
I also have a reckless attack.
Oh, okay. Well, you're getting you're getting the advantage regardless.
Double advantage, baby. Let's go. All right, that is going to be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. That'll be 6. 14 points of damage.
Ribbit. Nobody die.
14 points of
No
damage.
promises.
No promises.
Oops. Okay. Yeah, your blade cuts through it. You start to see the petals almost shake in reaction. Is that the end of your turn?
That is not. That's a bonus action. Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. I'm gonna use action surge.
Yes, you may. 2 more attacks if you would like.
Absolutely, I would. Do I have to reuse reckless attacks? Because I
No.
think it still applies, right?
Reckless is for your
Right, it
entire
still
turn.
applies.
That's the great thing about this.
Cool. Still applies. All right. Attack number 1. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay. It is looking really bad, Rolly.
Cool. Maybe I can finish it off. Second attack. Okay, that was a 19.
That still hits.
Is
Yeah.
Oh, that's a critical.
No,
That's a critical.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, the creature has 25 hit points left. So we're gonna see if you can hit that number.
Get it.
Kill it.
18. All right. I think I can. So 19, 29. Yeah. Yes, I can.
How do you want to do this?
Let me give you the full number. Give me 1 second. 22. 32 points of damage total.
Yeah, you strike
And that's
it.
without the damages for the rage and all that stuff.
You go first attack as it's currently dazed. Rolly, you're the first one to see this being this close. All 3 of them, you start to see them almost slink their petals back into their body, like they became non-hostile. And I think you get a sense, being sort of the very survival instinct person you are, because they have no sight, they were essentially like almost blindsided in a way where they kind of lost track of you guys for a moment. And as you hit the first one, it snaps out of it, and you take that dazed condition. You start striking it multiple times. Yeah, how do you do this?
Let's just say it has a stem for the flower, right?
It does.
Not anymore.
And you hear as it lands dead at your feet.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Before it becomes the Dorsia creatures again, because none of you are within 5 feet of these two, I would like Rolly, Vera, and Savannah to make me stealth checks.
Oh boy. Well, at least it's not disadvantage.
18.
Success.
Oh, not 20, baby.
Success. Major success.
Yeet.
We're playing the lotto tonight, Steve.
I don't think
Yeet.
so. I only got a 14.
That's a success.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
These creatures, and they
Nobody
almost
did.
stay still, and you see the flower go, and are almost sweeping within a 5-foot area of them. And
nope.
because of the charmed effect, you could feel it. It almost feels like the charm effect is actually really affecting with their senses. Like enchantment is almost like hitting them hard. All except for this one.
All
As
except
it-
for this
Damn it.
asshole.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Damn it.
Runs to you, Savannah, and just damn it.
There's that TikTok video where that
That's
little
a
kid
hit.
does that. She's like, damn it.
That's a hit. And the last one,
Oh,
which is the big
no.
one, that's a miss.
Oh no, that's still 2.
Can't you uncanny dodge?
One of
I'm
them.
gonna figure out which one to dodge, though.
Oh, okay.
$13 points of damage for the first one.
Uh,
Would you like to or not?
I'll take it. Watch the other one be super small.
Okay. That's going to be 11 points of damage.
Pretty
Should
close.
have dodged the first one. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll dodge the second one.
You take 5.
So 5 plus 13, that is 18.
18 in total. And I need you to make me 2 strength saves.
Stupid monster. Unnatural 20.
Succeed.
14.
That is a failure. You are grappled.
Oh,
That's
shit.
it. And because it grapples, it gets to re-roll its Flower Snap ability.
Stupid flower dog thing.
That is a 19.
It hits.
Welcome back, guys. Happy to have you back. That's gonna be 21 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then you take an additional 16 points of acid damage.
It's the acid that gets you.
I mean,
man.
I'm still up, but ouch.
And you were considered, you're already considered grappled, but now you're blinded as the petal self is crunching you from the outside. After them, Savannah, you're up.
I'm blinded. What is this?
You can still see the creature around you, but it's like you can't see your friends right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a pumpkin on your head.
The way I see it is like I have like a bellflower over my head.
Essentially, and it's like moving and pulsating in a really weird way, and it's like crunching bone.
So that means distracting it's not going to do anything, huh?
No, I mean, your hand can still pull and
Alright.
tug.
We're going to distract it and try to stab a freaking thing from the inside.
Go
so
for it. Ah!
That is going to be 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yay. And because I realize how much I don't want to do math today, we're just going to keep doing it here.
You could totally do so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Roll. 32 points of damage.
32. I'm gonna get my calculator.
Also doesn't want to do math.
How do you want to do this?
I'm doing exactly how I said. I have the bill in front of me. I could just see Savannah taking her short sword and literally just trying to get inside the flower to rip it off.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you could hear it starting to scream as you make multiple stabs until finally you hit like the very innards of the bud, and you get a sense that this creature is both a combination of like plant matter and beast. And you hit the point where the plant matter stopped being plant and started being creature, and you hit a vital artery that starts to release, and this thing lets go. You feel like its membranes start to... You quickly move out of the way before the blood itself starts to splurt on you, and it falls.
Move up to Rolly. I want to do that now.
I would move
We have to be
up to him, but
5
don't.
feet. Up to 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
it
avoid the
is.
acid.
Also, the
So
fact...
if I'm next to Rolly,
What is your speed? Natural speed?
30.
30. Moving this way, you would have to make another stealth check. Moving stealthily is about half your speed.
Alright, I can do that.
Go for it.
C plus. That is going to be 16.
That's over its perception. Yeah, you're fine. Just...
Great.
Tippy toe.
Like,
After Savannah, Vera, you're up.
I'm just gonna do this because I feel like we've just been getting our asses handed to us. They're both within 60 feet of me, right? I feel like they're
Oh yeah,
within 30
yeah, they're both
feet.
within 60 feet.
Okay. I want to cast Mass Cure Wounds. I can get myself and them, which will be 3d8 plus my spell casting.
Modifier.
Let's see. Oh, not bad. 16 plus... I think I'd know it by now, but I just leveled up, so I don't. 16 plus 4. So we all get 20 points of healing.
20 points of healing to everyone.
Not those things. Those things.
Last remaining of the sunlight starts to almost burn away a little bit of the acid damage that you have.
Yeah, Vera, you have no idea how much you might have just saved me.
Well, that's why I was like, man, we're taking like 20 and 20 and 20. That shit adds up. That was my action. I don't think I could buff anything to like stealthily get over there because I don't want to trigger them. But
You
they're
can
still
move at
charmed
half-
by me, huh?
They are still charmed at you. And you can move half speed if you like.
Yeah, I'll move like 15 feet then.
If these are a charm one, would it be worth to even fight them? Should we just book it?
Well, you get advantage. Like, if you want to hit them, you get advantage too on attacks.
All right. At the end of the round, I don't need to draw it because none of you guys are within 5 feet. They just quickly, by reaction, start to release a gout and shower of acid that starts to rain right in front of your feet, Savannah and Rolly. You just the sound of it, and it's smelling very like acidic here now, especially with all the dead bodies. Although it smells like acidity and like ash, like a burnt garden fire, because of Vera. Just dead bodies everywhere. But
Burnt grass.
Rolly, it is your turn.
All right. A quick huddle up with my my party. Like, do you guys want me to take these out?
Kill them because I think they'll follow us back.
Well, all right. Here I go. Okay. It's not gonna be clean. I promise you that.
You get advantage.
Reckless attack.
Go for it.
Oh, actually, wait.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't need
you're
it.
right.
You get advantage.
I don't need it.
There you go.
There you go. All right, cool. So, I'm going to. Trying to determine which one do I want to do this thing I want to do or not.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
I have a question. The bodies are still present, right? Like, we're not.
Bodies are still present. There's a few that have been turned to ash, but bodies are still. Yeah, there's some bodies still
Yeah.
present.
Okay, you know what? No, I don't think it'd be worth it. I'll just do it one by one. All right. I'm gonna attack the first one in front of me.
Go for it. These two are heavily damaged due to the sunburst.
Oh, that's
Like
right.
how? Can I determine how bad?
Over half.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. 22 to hit on the first one,
That hits.
and then I guess I'll just make it 30 as a bonus action. I'm gonna use overwhelming cleave to hit the other one.
Got it.
All right, so 23 I said, I believe, right?
23 for the first one. That's correct.
Yeah, for the first one. Let me do the hit for the second one.
Go for it. Bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
And these two, if you do hit, let's see. Is that another critical?
Oh, I'm hitting.
Oh, there you go.
I'm hitting real good.
Let's
That's a
just say-
19.
let's just say none of them are charmed anymore,
Yeah.
but we'll see if they live. So
Yeah. So I got a brutal critical on the second one.
oh, there you go. Roll me that last attack just in case, and we can put that towards whoever lives.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the second attack will go the one because I can only do the other one as a bonus action, so I'll hit the first one again.
Go for it.
All right.
I think at the end of this, you can tell me which one. Since you hit them both successfully, you'll tell me which one at the end of this. Another one?
Honey.
I'm not
That's
getting
a
up.
night. Okay, that's a
Just point
19.
the camera. I'm not getting up.
That's a 9. Okay.
Hold on.
All
I
right.
gotta get a notebook and put note to self: never give Rolly advantage.
So that was
he can
me.
give it to himself.
He can't
He
give
can
it to
give
himself.
it to
That's the crazy
himself,
thing about it.
and he got it from me because charm.
Champion fighter with barbarian is like sick combination.
It's already paying off dividends.
Let's go in order. Let's go in order. God
was the
damn, that's an
word.
amazing roll.
Oh my. Okay, let's do the first damage because it's the non-critical one.
Yep, this is standard damage.
Standard damage.
Holy
It's
shit.
going to be.
Hey man, we got
that'll
tired
be-
of taking your shit.
Yeah, that'll be 20 points of damage in total. 3 of it is fire.
It is still up.
Okay, and now we'll do the second creature, which is the brutal critical.
Go for it.
Come on. Alright, so we've got... Alright. So we've got 12, 15... 2, 3... 28 points of damage to the second one.
I have to get a calculator. This one, you get the first attack. Using that overrunning cleave, you actually go downward in a zigzag pattern as you... And not even looking at the second one, you just sink the axe down and you actually bring the beast's legs crumple downwards, and as you bring your axe up, it is no longer moving.
And now we have the third brutal.
Okay, it's not looking good.
Good.
Yep. Alright.
Man.
Here we go.
We're all mad.
We're all meh.
we're all had
Okay.
acid burns and everything else.
Yeah, this one's gonna be much. We got 15, 2, 30, 38 points of damage for the second one.
It only had 9 HP left. How do you want to do this?
Can we say that for the second brutal, as I'm lifting up the axe from the second guy, I just pull the full force of, full force of my body just into an upward slice. I just want to cleave it in half from the stem.
Okay, yeah. I think to put a little extra flavor on that one is that the first one you just let it fall, like use gravity in your arm, just, and the force of that causes the second one to go, like a flattened pancake. And as you angle it up a little bit to the side and lift it upwards, you split it from the very middle as it slices outwards. But because the other one was stuck to the other end of your axe, as you lift it upwards, you see the other body fling upwards in the air and lands onto the other creature, making a sandwich.
Idiot sandwich.
You guys are out of initiative.
I'm curious, what did that ring do when it went off, other than probably give my husband a panic attack?
It was a minor incantation. Essentially, what it does is that it sends your heartbeat to your loved one, and the moment it stopped beating, he felt that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
But he's also feeling it now that you're back.
Okay.
You're probably gonna have some choice words when you see him again.
I have some choice words now. Question for the group in character. Do we want to rest here, or do we want to get further away? Because there's something I can do that will allow us to rest safely, but I kind of don't want to be right here.
So hear me out. We have about 3 hours left on the carpet, and we still have a second location.
I don't know if it's going to go the same as this, but I'd rather not go to it if it's going to be the same as this, if not worse.
How much time is this going to shave off of us?
It would be a rest. For her, that's only 4 hours. For you guys, it's 8.
You can always take a short rest.
Yeah, but she doesn't get anything back. That's why it's just like...
If I would allow it if you guys would like. You can take the carpet all the way back down to the city. It'll basically put you on the western side of the city, halfway towards the clock tower, and about maybe a full 2-hour walk to the castle.
This is true. We could take it closer and just not get right there.
But essentially what you can do is that you can either take Vera's you can essentially take a short rest as you are flying down.
We'll go with that. I mean, we'll use lots of the carpet to get as close as possible, and I guess we'll old school camp it.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. You guys hop on the carpet. Would you like to take a short rest?
I prefer long.
Yeah, but can we eye an area that's... I need 120 feet in.
You guys are... Well, you can try to land out on the outskirts of the city.
That's fine if it's still closer.
Sure.
How far would that put us from the clock tower?
That would
far
probably be
away?
like an hour-and-a-half walk.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
We just don't want to do days.
Yeah, what ends up happening is that you guys get on the carpet. I'll say the carpet is removed from the discus with a small 3 next to it, Savannah. As you only have 3 hours left, you jump onto it and start to float downwards, starting to nurse a little bit of the wounds you guys all have. I'll say that you guys land on the outskirts of the city, not too far, maybe about, because how much do you need?
120 by 120.
The 120 feet radius would be about 50 feet away from the actual walls.
Okay. As long as I'm not disturbing.
You are basically in the forest still, though.
Okay.
Like, mountaintop is sort of like, it's like curved upward, so you guys
Be
still
like
have
next
it,
to some dude's house and be like, the fuck?
No, but there is a guard's tower who like watches you guys float down. I think he recognizes your armor, Vera. He just sees you wave and waves back, and just sort of leans against the post and just like, what's happening?
I think she goes and like hugs both Rolly and Sav because she's just tired. She doesn't say anything. She just hugs you both because I think we're all getting to that point of like we're getting into some shit now, and it's like I don't know if we're gonna die or not. So after that, she just kind of like slumps over and like starts taking out, I don't know what she has gold on her. I guess she'll do it with that. Like doing little sigils of like stuff her mom taught her in this like big old fucking open area. And essentially she's going to create her version of Temple of the Gods for them to sleep in.
You're using something that your mom has taught you?
Yeah, well, like I'll say like that's how she's using it.
That's
so
fine.
it's like stuff with Arcane, and then like stuff like her mom taught her how to do like these symbols.
I think it's a mixture between what you're trying to make is a mixture between a Fey element.
Yeah, she doesn't want a traditional like it's a church. No, that like how she knows Paylor is kind of like all through her life. She doesn't always know him through being in a church.
Well, let's say what you're casting, and then tell me what it looks like.
Okay. So doing Temple of the Gods, which is 7th level spell.
It's called Temple of the Gods.
And I think it probably looks just like a very much more ornate version of the Seasons bounty with like mosaic colored glass of like the seasons. But dead center, there is like that symbol of Paylor, so you know who this is for, essentially. And then if we were allowed to walk in, everybody would have like their own massive room, and then dead center would be, because I know there needs to be like an altar, it would be more of like a Fey altar, so it would be like intertwining vines with his symbol dead center of like this room.
Okay. What Rolly and Savannah how long does it take to cast, by the way? I think it's an hour, correct?
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay.
And it lasts for 24.
You guys sit on the grass and kind of are licking your wounds a little bit. As Vera is doing this, it's an hour-long ritual. And as she's doing this, you look back, Rolling Savannah, as she's currently too busy and preoccupied to do this. You see a small red light, like a flare, go up in the city. And you can hear from above the watchtower. Basically, you can hear muttering. I'm not going to say the exact words, but you can hear essentially the call to look for someone.
Oh shit. Well, I'll send him a message after.
And Vera, as you finish, you guys turn your head back as the light on the ground, this 120 foot by 120 foot space, lights up. This sort of ghostly white. And you all start to feel the ground start to shake as the ground itself starts to almost shape in dirt and mud and stone until finally it starts to solidify and the texture itself starts to change into essentially what looks like to be a very like expanded version of the Seasons Bounty with multiple towers and multiple like lifted up sections where bedrooms and washrooms and other areas exist. There is a based section where there's like a seating arrangement and a kitchen and like a front area, but right in the center you start to see numerous vines start to curl upon themselves, lifting up a disc, a large circular disc with the symbol of Paylor, the Dawn Father, and there are stained glass windows and What is on the stained glass windows, Vera?
Very much kind of like the season's bounty, like the like a sliver of each season versus, and then like the tree, and then his symbol over the tree. Because again, that's how she kind of like knows him now that she's remembering. I will say that everybody has like their own floor because it's just us. So I'll say that like Rolly's room has like accoutrement to his town. So there's like images of like his family because she knows he misses his family, and like a really huge ass bed because it's fucking Rolly.
Like a farm view.
It checks out.
Like a field of wheat.
And then like a giant tub also because it's Rolly and it needs to be twice as big for him to fit in it.
Checks out.
And then she probably remembers, just because I've been through it so much, there's probably an image of his dad in the stained glass, and then an image of what she kind of thinks his mom would look like with like the symbols of her tribe like above the bed.
Does that check out?
And then Savannah's room is like, I will say there's probably Raven Kiss stuff around, but there's also stuff from her tribe, like for her sister. So there's like an image of like her sister, and then like the other sister that she mentioned, but it's like a silhouette because Vera doesn't know what everybody looks like. She only knows the one, but it's like all of them standing in the room. And then there's like probably something on the other side that has Little Richard on it, and it's just like LRs, but then it's like the whole Raven's Kiss group so she can see them versus being like super far away all the time.
Aww.
The tower, the actual temple itself finishes, and a singular door shines bright gold, and as you start to approach, only you three.
Everybody also has a bath because, love of God, we need a bath.
And you enter in essentially a giant temple with your own personal bedrooms. Everything is situated here. You have a portable mansion.
So that probably looks at Vera like, what the hell?
I guess it happens when I've been good enough. She just smiles.
You know, Vera, I don't know what my mother looks like, but I appreciate the A for effort. I appreciate that.
I went off of what your dad told me.
Wait. Oh, that's right, because you talked. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I gotta go tell my husband that I'm not dead, because I think that...
Yeah, we saw a flare out there. That might be for us.
Okay. I'll describe where we're at, I guess. Can't...
Wait. Do we want to do that, though? Just tell him you're alive. Let's leave it at that.
I mean, I don't mind if he comes in. It's just the other things we don't want in. She'll send a message to Uthiel and let him know, like, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I swear. We're in the outskirts of wherever they're at, because Amber doesn't really know location, but if Vera understands, then she'll convey that, like, she's in the outskirts. I've kind of made a little big resting spot for us.
I think it's enough. That's enough. That's
Yeah.
over 25. But essentially, you get a response back with. You can actually hear like a hufted breath, and you can hear as the familiar sound of horse hoofs start to emanate within the magic spell, sort of as a background noise.
Well, I explain what it looks like, so like I'm assuming he's trying to find me.
He stops. You can hear as he goes, Vera, I know where you are. We saw the light. I'm headed there now. And essentially, at this moment, a man of few words, as he's currently starting to move as quickly as he can.
I think she just probably sits and like waits out, like looking out through the door. Like she knows what that feels like, so she's just sits probably with a cup of
Vera, as you look outside,
Irish coffee.
You see the one guard who watched this all happen. Yeah, he's like, He's been like like one elbow on, and then saw this happen. Like eyes went wide and just went. Are you Vera?
She just shakes her head.
Okay. The liaison Kane is coming.
I figured.
Okay. How'd you do that?
Magic.
Ain't no magic I ever seen.
If you come down from the tower, maybe I'll tell you about it.
I can't, but cool. Kind of just like leans back a little bit and is not leaving his post, but definitely like, this is wild. Rolly, Savannah, you guys have about, I mean, Vera as well, you have about like an hour left until, Uthiel rushes in because he's on a horse right now.
I think she's just meditating near the altar, like thinking.
Oh, so you moved away from the front door?
Yeah, she knows it's gonna take a little bit for him to get here, so she'll move a little bit for a little. Like she's still on that first floor, like to hear when he's coming, but she's probably just like at the altar, like talking to what she thinks is Paylor, but she's just like having like a random conversation of like, I don't know if we're doing the right thing, and I'm tired, and I hope I'm doing this right type of deal, but it's all like muttered while she's doing this.
Rolly, Savannah, what are you guys doing?
I am utilizing the rest as best I can.
I'm assuming this is when Savannah's ADD gets triggered and she's like, oh, I'm in a palace of a bunch of shiny things and shiny rooms and all the things. So she's probably like wandering around just with gas. You know, she can't take anything or steal anything, but she's like, ooh.
You can. I definitely want Savannah to have that moment. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, this is going to be priceless. That's going to be a natural 20.
A natural 20. You see numerous candelabras. You see like plates and like metal plates, like really fine silver and silverware. You see like Vera is also sort of a battle cleric, so she definitely has like a closet filled with like whetstones, as well as a place where you can sharpen weapons and like polish armors. There is, knowing Amber and knowing Vera, there's probably like a dungeon somewhere, just in case.
There's probably a dungeon, and there's honestly probably a training area.
Yeah, there probably is. And you can find like separate weapons and maces and spears and short swords and daggers and things like that. And little dummies that are set up full of straw.
You just touching and poking all of the daggers and the swords, just walking through. Probably like knock over one of the freaking dummies.
It's got like that heavy base where like it hits the floor and immediately goes.
Probably find myself like tracing my fingers around the little Richards. Now I'm calling them that too. Of all the Richards.
Yeah. You're getting glow. You're starting to getting this glow of multicolored. Most of them like green and black, with a bit of purple and pink around it, making it a nice coloration. Time passes. Rolly, you're the only person who requires 8 hours of sleep. If you want to do that, it's kind of early in the day too, so it's like 7 or 8.
Hey man, temple's up for 24 hours. Take advantage.
Doesn't say I'm like just chilling in the temple.
Yeah. There's a kitchen area if you want to have some drink and food.
Am I allowed to pick what food's in there?
Yeah.
Okay, well then she will specifically have put owlbear wings in there for Rolly because she already knows.
Yes! I'm sorry.
And then until finally, Vera, you hear a knock at the door.
It's probably like, who the fuck? Oh yeah. She goes and opens the door.
Immediately, Uthiel tries to reach to hug you, like no words, and immediately is bounced back by the thing.
I think I can let him. I can choose to let him in.
Do you choose now?
Yeah.
He steps because he doesn't know. He just.
Well, no, she'll reach her hand out and then like choose to let him in, and then pull him in.
And then immediately grabs you. and just holds tight. Goes,
Safeguard.
what happened?
Plant monster kind of killed me for a minute, but then Savannah brought me back.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Baylor. I don't know. I was just filling out paperwork and my hand just started to go wild and I started to feel your heartbeat go crazy and then it stopped. I don't know where you were. I don't know what happened. I started to send requests out towards the city to see if they can find you within the city. I didn't know where you went.
We went to those 2 sites. I mean, we did find something if it's any consolation. I don't mean to worry you. Been there, done that lots of times.
You found the wand?
No. We found a lot of ugly creatures that try to kill us. Luckily, I had people with me.
Jeez.
We found a box that said it was a bad point, that they had to wait for the Blakes to choose a different point. I think Sab's around here somewhere. She has it in her bag.
Second question.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
I think
He starts to walk in.
she takes him and like shows him like different things, and then like she shows him like what their room would look like. She makes that full intention to like make it like their room, and then like the kitchen and the different floors. And she was like, "This is what I would have been able to do a long time ago if I didn't forsake something I shouldn't have."
This really?
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts to walk with you, and it's a little bit of a dumbstruck because he's like, "You could have done." Wow, this is bigger than any house I've ever lived in.
Well, I'm glad your guard didn't shoot us or anything.
Is this permanent?
No, it's only for 24 hours, but I mean, it is a safe space. As you can see, if you're not invited in, you're not allowed in.
Okay. That's good. That means I don't have to fill out paperwork.
No, I didn't erect a building and leave it here. That's not it.
That was the fear. That was kind of the fear that some people had. Wow.
Are you
is there
hungry?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll take whatever you have.
Well, there's a crap ton of owl bear if you just have to convince Rolly to share.
Walk into the kitchen. He's like
just Rolly looks at him like.
There should be enough. It's like, I think it's endless as long as the building's up. I'll go get it from the fridge. She'll go like get some food out of the.
he kind of looks.
Not fridge, but out of the kitchen.
Yeah, out of the
Out of the cold
box.
box.
Yeah. Unless you have anything specific you'd like to say, because right now Uziel's just sort of taking this all in and is kind of accepting this, letting it go. He recognizes that you guys are badasses and is like, sure, this is in your wheelhouse now.
I think she just puts like her head on him because she again knows what that feeling's like. So she's just like, I'm sorry I made you feel that way.
He has not let go of your hand since then. Since now, he's just sort of holding tightly.
But I'm assuming Savannah's being Savannah, so she'll eventually make her way down here and then she can show you the box.
Come on, with 3 candelabras in her arms.
No. I understand friend house. I can't take anything, but it doesn't mean I'm just like. I might have like.
I mean, she can
I probably have
hold
something
it,
shiny in my hand, but only like pretty.
but I think it dissipates after the 24 hours, so she might
If you
be
try to take it outside, it's not gonna.
horribly
last.
disappointed.
Yes, Savannah, take all of it. Take it all.
Take it, just pretty.
Yeah, no, you can take it. It's
You know
totally
what?
fine.
Snatched owlbear wing out of Rolly's hand.
A dexterous hand grabs it.
Oh yeah,
grab
and
more
then
like-
she gives like Uthiel one of the bread bowls because he hasn't had one of those, and she's like, "Try this. This is good. Also, probably make you fat if you eat enough, but I mean, who cares?"
Wait, I have to ask because it's us. Are there tacos?
Have you guys ever had tacos before?
We haven't had tacos, so she doesn't know like.
Yeah, we've had tacos.
We have not had tacos, but that
Okay.
is the goal.
We know where they are. We know who's told us about them, but we've never had them. She could
you
try
guys-
and make what she thinks is one.
If
but
you guys never get tacos, that's going to be a one shot. A level 21 shot is to get
The search
tacos.
for tacos.
because that's the
we
the
will find
diet,
those tacos.
the
we will
most
find
important.
them.
I think anything that we miss is like in the kitchen. Like anything we really liked or anything we missed or came across is just there because we haven't been able to like actually sit down and eat something that's probably not a ration.
I think we'll do a little bit of a montage of what happens through the night. First and foremost, Savannah, you head downstairs and all of you have a feast together. I'll say that what else happens throughout the night.
She'll also bring out Lila so Lila can be a piglet, but I don't know how big Lila is now.
That is a good question.
If she's
her
still a
within
baby or she's getting bigger.
Real polar bears don't grow into a large creature within a few months.
No, but I imagine she's not like this anymore. She's
No,
probably
she's
like...
definitely a little bigger.
Yeah, so she's like, I think Vera thinks she's gonna be like this, and it's like, holy crap.
It's like now she's the size of a large dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like a large dog.
Okay,
Right now.
we're not carrying you anymore. She puts her down and then like gives her own plate of wings.
Sort of chowing down. So montage, you guys have a feast together. Drinks are had, food is had. Before, like an hour into the feast, another knock happens at the door, and there are several guards, which Uthiel has to go and go, it's fine. This is part of a spell. It's not real. It'll be gone by tomorrow. We are not a force, because right now you guys still are in wartime, so everyone's a little suspicious.
I mean, she'll probably like point to like the paler thing, and she's like, it's in service. It's only for 24 hours.
But yeah, he has to wave him off, and they definitely believe the royal liaison here. I think Uthiel's definitely a little energized here, seeing sort of all this digs and sort of. He's been living in the barracks with like the rest of the soldiers for a while, and this is very nice.
He should have been living in his mom's house because remember I paid for her house.
He's been doing,
But, yeah.
he has been living at his mom's house, but for the last few weeks, he's been living at
Here.
here. He's been living in the castle because he's
Yeah.
been like 24/7. So it's nice.
I'm like, there's a bath.
First
if
of
you
all,
want a
fuck
bath.
you, Steve.
It was there. I had to take it.
He does definitely. I think Uthiel does. Speaking of Rolly, he does definitely want to train with Rolly a little bit.
Well, there's a training thing way down.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take out the box and put it on the table since we're all together.
That.
Okay. We'll say after the training session happens, Rolly and Uthiel trade blows a little bit. Definitely Rolly getting the advantage, being a way powerful beast than he is. They make sort of do of a lot of the dummies here, turning them to like scraps and puffs of hay.
I will say this to the DM. I would love to do like a RP session of me training Uthiel. I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah, you guys can head down to the training session. There are numerous dummies that are situated in the middle. That whenever you hit them, they sort of go back upwards really quickly. Uthiel kind of lets down a lot of his armor, getting sort of understanding that it's not time to like trade fatal blows, but ready for everything. Grabs the special sword. I'm gonna pull up my sheet here because he has a special sword given to him by the Canes, or sorry, the Gavads.
Cyrus, yeah.
Actually, he also has a special armor that when he flips a switch or a little button, it unreleases. He steps out and
Oh, he has power armor. Okay.
he essentially does. He has a
He has power armor. Cool.
he has what is called let's see here. It is like a quick release armor. Yeah. Quick undawning armor. It's just
And like Uthiel's not that little. I mean, he's taller than Vera, but like he's not Rolly's height.
and he has the long sword of warning given to him by Cyrus Kane, or Gavad, sorry.
I'm gonna tell him, Uthiel, you must be ready to go at a moment's notice. You know, Vera is my cub after all. And if I'm going to be entrusting her to you, I need to be sure that you can handle anything I throw at you. So, prepare yourself and come at me, bro.
Roll initiative.
He's a warlock paladin?
No.
Or a warlock fighter? I don't know. He's a something. He's a half and half.
There we go.
This is looking at
that-
Vera, I'm like, why?
That'll be an 18 on the initiative.
Oh, don't look at me.
18,
They're
21
two
on the
dudes. You knew that was going to
He looks at you
happen
and he
sooner
goes,
or later.
First to 5 hits.
Alright.
Okay. Now, you guys still haven't taken a long or short rest yet.
Oh, I'm going to go. I think we're going to our
So-
rooms.
Yeah, I think we're dipping out of this.
I'm gonna go take
in
a
a
bath.
flash, Rolly, you see Uthiel run towards you. You see the longsword of warning actually give him sort of a boost in the initiative as he moves quickly without the armor and is going to make 2 attacks. Axe and Surge, 2 attacks. So he has a plus.
Yeah, I was like, there's not too many places where Vera just doesn't ask for the stone from Sav because she doesn't feel like she's safe most of the time. So this is one of the few times she gets to take an actual bath.
16 to hit,
No.
dirty 20 to hit,
Yes.
21 to hit,
Yes.
19 to hit.
Yes.
Not doing damage, just you go to the first one, you actually take your great axe and you block the first one. He takes that initiative to slide across the wooden handle you have and barely scrapes along your forearm, counting as 1 hit. He comes back with the blunt end of the sword and hits the back of your like the lower back of you as you take that. He hits your shoulders. He sort of pushes your upper body a little bit to the left. And he has it on the ready, and let me see here. He is going to, as a bonus action, cast Expeditious Retreat. As you start to see him move way quicker than you expected, as he almost does a full 360 circle around you and stops with this alacrity.
I mean, he's
Your
got
turn.
Paylor powers too, technically.
How far away is he?
He's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, because I thought he did an expeditious retreat. I thought he was gonna go farther.
Oh no, he's just increasing his speed for as long as he has it.
Okay. All right. Well, I would like to. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? He's already hit me like
3 times.
3 times. Yeah. So.
I'm seeing what I can do too. I haven't played as Uthiel in a while.
You multi-classed him.
Well, yeah, it also doesn't help that I haven't fully rested, so there is that. What can I do here? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna rage.
Okay, bonus action.
Bonus action to rage. I'm gonna use a free action and say, knock me down. Knock me down. Because unless you lock me down, I will not stop coming.
Oh fuck you! He doesn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, it's trading.
Yeah, so I run over to him, and then I'm gonna make the 2 attacks.
God damn it!
Let's
We
see
already
here.
agreed on 5 hits.
22.
That hits. That's a tap.
And then a second attack. Why now? Why now of all times? I could have used that like before. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. That's another hit.
I could have used that for something else, man.
You actually,
Oh well, I'll take it.
you swing underneath his feet, and he goes flying. But due to the alacrity speed, he actually like stops and plants his hand down to ensure that he doesn't go full ass over tea kettle, and he like has to quickly scamper up to like, holy shit, what the fuck was that?
So yeah, I end my turn by saying, knock me down. I challenge you.
Roll me a persuasion check. Feeling sus right now.
Like, I'm gonna have to go down there in my
That'll
jammies
be
and ask what
a
the fuck.
14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I'm gonna roll for him. He is a warlock now. He has some pretty high charisma. He got a 14 as well. Rollies. Do it again.
It's gonna be an 8.
Yeah, he got a 12. He's like 5 hits or nothing. Come on.
You can hit me all you want, but you won't win until you knock me down.
That's not the
Remember,
rules.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell him. He can come at me while I'm saying this, but I'm gonna say, remember, in an actual battle, people will not have honor. You can hit them as much as you want. They can heal. They can regenerate. They can do so many different things. Knock them down.
Be right back.
He'll split the difference with you then. He's gonna try to make one attack to gain that 4th tap on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to hit, so another tap. And the other one's gonna be a shove. And I'm not gonna roll for it because what he does is that he tries to shove you and just hits a brick wall. And he jumps back. Your turn.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to use. An action surge would have been amazing. Let's see. I wish I could have. I wish I could have made him roll that con save for the Talker's Blade.
Oh my god!
Just for the laughs. That would have been amazing. Oh, it would have been amazing. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna go at him completely.
Okay, go for it.
All right. 18 to hit.
18 does hit. That is his AC.
Okay. Then for the second one. Okay. Another 18. Fuck.
That's 2. That's, you have 4 completed hits on him, and he has 4 completed hits on you. It's going to be his turn, and he's going to try to split the difference once again.
Technically, I still have a bonus action.
You do. Can you tack another time as a bonus action?
I cannot, but I'm just to prove a point. I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind.
Yeah, some of the wounds you start to feel that.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell him. I've seen some shit. I'm going to tell him. I've had to kill monsters multiple times because they won't die. Simply attacking is not always the answer.
He's gonna twirl the blade in his hand, which is very impressive since it's a long sword, and kind of cock his head towards you and go, "But that's what you're doing right now. You're not trying to knock me down either." Nice try, Rolly. And he's gonna second wind first, as you see some of the wounds that sort of the little tappings and bruises start to do the same, sort of mimicking you, and attack twice. First one's gonna be a natural 2. That's not gonna hit. And the last one's gonna be a natural 20.
And that will hit.
He does not knock you in the ass, but I think he does disarm you.
And then I'll tell him I don't necessarily need my weapon to continue fighting, but you've proven enough. One of the things I'll tell him, one of the things you want to consider is you will run into things out there that won't play fair. You know, I'll actually tell him like it's kind of what happened with Vera. That's why you were pinged. Things don't play fair.
No, I get you.
Yeah,
I appreciate honestly, you're probably a little more world travel than I am, so I appreciate the worldly advice. I also have a feeling that if we were honestly going all out and you were not looking, kind of looks you up and down, seeing sort of the acid burns and bruising and scarring, if you were not already, it looks like, tired, then I don't think I'd have a chance. But
I'm gonna say, let me show you one thing. Maybe you might be able to use this. Of course, it's an ability. It's a barbarian thing. I don't think he'll be able to use it. But maybe he could think about something that he could do similar to it. So I'm gonna say, take this hit.
okay.
So I'm gonna go to my axe, pick it up. I'm gonna charge at him, and I'm gonna tap him, right? But in that same tap, I'm gonna put the blunt of the force into what basically would be like an overwhelming cleave for me. So it'll be like tap, boom.
Yeah. Do you also try to kick him back?
I'll kick the second thing so that
Okay.
he knows.
He's making a strength save. He succeeds, but I think what clicks in his mind is sort of the making use of your entire body, even like not fully guarding yourself at times, and using that reckless nature to get more range and like just sort of making use of that weight as an attack. And he kind of feels the tap quickly and uses a bit of the sword to like block a little bit as he doesn't get fully pushed, putting down the longsword and goes, that's reckless, but that's useful. That's very useful.
It's how I helped your wife.
He puts down the sword, puts a hand on your shoulder, which is sort of not fully raised up, but definitely higher than he is. And thank you. Appreciate it.
We will train further. Although you are coming along quite nicely.
Rolly, come on, man. I've got a high position. You don't think I've been in battles before?
Oh, I don't doubt that. What I'm doubting is, will you be protecting my cup? That's the ultimate goal. I don't care what kingdom or who you serve.
He looks around.
That's the one thing I care about.
He looks around at the actual temple he's standing in and goes, I think I can, but I also don't doubt that she could probably take care of herself.
Oh, of course. I don't imply that at all. But everyone needs a hand
Yeah.
once in a while, and I'm going to be there to provide that.
He'll tap your shoulder, and using Rally Cry, he's gonna give you another second wind as you start to heal up a little bit, and he'll smile, walk away, and find his wife.
I'd be like, we should totally fight alongside each other someday. It'd be a great.
I think his wife is just passed out after the bath in the bed, like.
Yeah, he passes out with it too. It's nice to have like an embrace, and we are going to take a short rest. Sorry, we're going to take a quick break, I should say.
We're taking a quick break. Everybody
We're taking a short
characters
break.
are taking a long
They're taking a
rest.
long break. We're gonna take a quick break.
You guys can go ahead and mark before we start a long rest, so you get everything back. You're back in a long rest, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. We are back from our break, our little short rest, and we rejoin our party as they wake up in the early mornings. They had an early night to go to bed. As Rolly, you wake up in a brand new room created by the Temple of the God spell that Vera just casted. Savannah, you wake up in your room as well, seeing the numerous shining light going through the stained glass windows. Everything here built within the temple is kind of revolving around sunlight, light, and how it can create this sort of beautiful coloration on the floor as the sun starts to rise. Vera, you wake up kind of snuggled and warm in the arms of Uthiel, who currently is still... he actually is waking up at the same time you are. I know that you are an elf and you only require so many times of sleep, but he's a military man.
Yeah, I was like, he's probably up because of what he is too.
Yeah, he's a military man and only gets up fairly quickly.
Can I have a sunroof on this thing, DM, for my shield, so I can like go up a little thing of steps? And
I think
like...
what you could, yeah, you could either have a sunroof or you can open the window and just pull out your.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Either way, you are able to do that. Uthiel, I'll say, is a sort of a montage moment. Uthiel does have to say his goodbyes. He has to go back to the castle. This is the first time he's actually spent any time out of the castle, and he had to get approval to do so.
I will tell him where we're headed, and that if that is the spot that they actually did shoot from, it might be even more dangerous than the one we just came from.
I think what he'll say to you is... The clock tower is kind of in the rich district, kind of the old historical space that gets a lot of the improvements done. A lot of money flows through there. I know that Lopez and her crew is somewhere roaming across the city. I don't know who's scheduled there, but keep an eye out. You might be able to grab them.
You mean Torres?
Torres, sorry.
I was like, who the hell's Lopez?
Torres.
Sorry, I'm rolling,
Torres.
I'm rolling for Moscow's thing.
Okay. But yeah. You guys wake up. He leaves.
Oh, I forgot I left Lila out.
She's been sleeping underneath a sunbeam all night, or all day.
She had I would say I put a bed out for her, but I didn't realize how big she was, so it would probably have to like morph it into like maybe 2 beds together for now until the next time I summon it, because I didn't know how big she was.
Okay, I like that.
I'm like, we got an hour's walk. Just let her roam around with us.
Yeah, I could. But Vera's getting breakfast and some coffee first. She's like, man.
I'll say that Vera preps breakfast before everyone else wakes up. Rolly and Savannah, requiring the full 8, wake up to the smell of cooked food and meats and breakfast, eggs and coffee. It's wondrous. You're basically in a boutique hotel right now with a bit of like God-centric.
Like I said, it's not like, because the way we worked it, I was like, she's not like a traditional, I guess you could say, like holy person, because I was like, that's not how she was taught with him. So it was like her way is a little different.
Yeah, you guys have your breakfast. Is there? If you could like, you can always stop me during this little montage.
I'm just still like looking at her. I'm like, so you're telling me you could have did this the whole time? We could have been saving on, room.
No, not the whole time. This is fairly recent.
How recent?
Pretty recent. Like maybe a few days ago recent.
It's appreciated, but damn.
Well, it also protects us if she can bamf in here. It protects against the ethereal plane. So, not to say that she can't figure out some other stupid way to get in here, but for now, I think this is probably the most protected we would be for a while.
Okay. Well, you guys grab your things. Violet waddles out with you guys as she currently walks by your side. Do you keep her out the entire time, or when you start to get close to the clock tower, you bamfer back in.
Yeah, I think when we get close to the clock tower, excuse me.
There's many uses of that word. It's fine. You can cut your head, it's fine.
But I just I don't think she doesn't really fight, and if she's not full grown, I don't know what she's actually gonna do. I mean, she could sit on somebody, but she's still gonna bamf out if somebody hits her hard enough. So I think if she's not full grown, Vera probably doesn't leave her out while we're in the clock tower. Plus, if it's still under construction, her weight alone is probably gonna crush a beam.
Yeah.
So
I'll say that as you guys get about 15-minute walk away from the clock tower, you instinctively bamf her back in.
Yeah,
out of fear of what.
I allow her to get the walk. She gets fed. She gets to be out for a little while, and I just kind of pat her and be like, "You have to go back in because I think you might topple the building if I let you go."
Violet is ecstatic that you let her out, and she's enjoying the moment as she bamfs back. She sort of nuzzles with it in your hand and turns into a cloud of blue light. As you guys travel from the west to the eastern side, you pass by this section of the city, which is on the third level, the same level of the castle, but where a lot of sort of the ritzy areas are. It is clean. There are very few people here. However, today seems like sort of a busy day as you see numerous people selling their wares, but not like the first level. A lot of it is boutique stores where you go in and you buy things. There is not one person crying out for deals and sales. It is very low-key and quiet and enjoyable. There is music being played by numerous street performers who go up to the third level to try to get that extra coin from these really high-end playing customers. You pass by a high-end restaurant called Le Puto Un Quill. I've been doing this all weekend. I've been trying to say it. It is French. Where you
so
see...
close.
I had to do... Yeah, it took me a moment, but I did get at the end. Where candle lit tables are outside with white linen, and upper class diners start to enjoy breakfast and brunch right now. You see everyone wearing either really high-end dresses and suits or really cleaned up armor, and just everyone looks very tip-top here. You pass by a jeweler's shop where you can see beyond the really high-end glass walls. You can see white marble floors and expensive jewelry on sale. There is a very strong smell of sweets as you pass by a high-end baker, a 2-story bakery with just rows and shelves of different bread and pastries.
I think I nudge Rolly at the bakery.
And it's lit in that very warm light. It's almost yellow, making everything look just warm and just delicious and just gooey. It just looks amazing.
I'm all for supporting the little guy, but Sav, it's got 2 floors, can we?
Wait, what?
The bakery.
I mean, go.
You pass by one of those very old school but with money florist shops that has where people can sleep on the on the top, but the first one has this giant awning. There are rows of miniature trees and potted plants outside with hanging lanterns giving off a nice illumination as people walk out with dozens and dozens of roses as they walk outwards. And from this shop you can see off in the distance across the street at a very New York-like
intersection.
No, I was gonna say very New York road pattern where it's on a triangle midsection. There is a fenced-off space where you see numerous dwarves and humans and a couple of elves sitting back as they are currently wearing these bright neon vests and hard hats as they're currently moving lumber from the side to side, hammers in hand with nails. Everything is done naturally here, as you can see that they're putting something, a clock tower together. The clock tower itself is mainly made out of just flooring and scaffolding, and they have currently put just the skeletal structure of the clock tower. As the tower itself, they had to install sort of like some walls around the top floor just to ensure that whatever pieces of gears and other stuff that's up there doesn't get messed up or doesn't get lost. So essentially it's like skeletal kind of walls at the very top. So that's what you see about like maybe 50 feet away from you guys.
I'm gonna go in the pastry thing.
You're gonna go to the you're gonna
Pastry.
What? That's why she asked. She's never seen one with 2 floors before.
Can I see the person working the pastry place?
Yeah, you do. What you see is a very pink furred color furball woman who has like these very long droopy ears, white fur with sort of like these pink accent where the ear is and sort of where the nose. She's got like this very motherly type look to her as she's sort of currently like talking to customers. She has other staff hands that are running around, going upstairs, giving out samples, and she just sort of, you haven't entered it yet unless you tell me you have, but she is currently working with customers.
Anybody else in particular that I could see like working behind the bar or behind the counter?
I'm not gonna make you roll a perception check because it's not like you can't take a moment to look and just view it. You see what looks like to be several humans, and there looks to be like maybe one elven man, the elven man is the one who's currently handing out things. You see him like kneeling down, handing like a cookie to a small child, while a couple of the other humans are walking out with these metal trays. And even from this distance, you could just through the cracks of the door, just smell of fresh bread. Sugar hits your nose, something with honey on top.
Do I happen to see any of those employees working the counter wearing any sort of special headrest, and a hat, if you will, particularly someone who cooks, otherwise known as a chef?
Not in the front counter.
Interesting. You know what? I'll make my way in too. This sounds like fun.
Svanny, you're...
I'm like looking at them do that. I'm looking like construction people ask questions.
I mean, we're probably gonna have to bribe them with something.
Good point. Fine.
As you walk in, you are hit with a punch of sweets. It just smells immaculate in here. There is a arcane bell that ding ding goes off as you enter in. The football woman looks up and goes, "Well, hi. Welcome into my bakery. Let me know if I can get you anything."
I think I'm just looking at what they have. Like, how big is this counter?
I would say it's about 25 feet. It's a 2-story giant bakery. You get a sense that a lot of like the king or the royal family more than likely gets their food from here.
Damn.
And say, oh, this is such a beautiful restaurant you have here. What is it called?
Oh, well, it's named after me. This is Jonica's. Pleasure to meet you.
Hold on.
What kind of food do you serve here?
Well, we're a bakery, Sonny. We serve all types of pastries and breads. If you're looking for some cookies, we have some fresh ones. And my husband in the back is making us some brownies.
Some what?
Ooh!
What's your best-selling item?
Oh, my best selling item is snickerdoodles.
I don't know if I've ever had a snickerdoodle. What is that?
I've had one. The DM has had one, but doesn't exactly remember what's in them.
It's like a cinnamon cookie.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Google it.
It's a cinnamon cookie.
I always think of them like peanut butter cookies, but it's something along those lines.
They're sugar cookies filled with cinnamon.
Now, like my friend said here, what's your best smelling item?
My best smelling. Oh, fresh bread tops anything, regardless of what you put in it. The simple sweetness of a fresh bread is the best.
I think Vera's just literally staring at the cabinet and she's looking for like a cinnamon roll.
I think as you're staring, the elven man sees you kneeling down and goes, "Hello, would you like a free sample?"
Is he being weird or is he just asking?
He's just asking you.
I guess. What is it?
He pulls out he's holding a plate and sort of lifts off the top, holds it, and lets you hold out your hand so you can put a little thing on it. It is like a fourth of a cookie. And you see a lot of the cookies have been cut up into fours, so you can hand them out. Just baked today.
She's like, thank you, but like suspicious. Slightly. Okay, well, she puts it in her pocket for later.
Well, if there's anything you all see in the numerous rows that we have here, let me know. Bring it here, and we'll go ahead and get you all situated.
Question for you, because I'm thinking of what Rolly said. Is like, have those construction workers been coming in here?
Oh, not very often, but the main one, the little angry small one, has come in here a few times.
Angry small one?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but he's kind of he's kind of short in all sense of the word.
What's his poison? What has he been buying?
Oh, he's been buying the bear claws.
It's always the bear club.
How about we'll go ahead and start with a dozen of those, and then we're going to keep looking around.
Absolutely. Frodo, we'll take a dozen bear claws, thank you. And you hear from the back, Mama?
Would you happen to have any sweet rolls?
We absolutely do. We have several types. We have standard cream. We have a bit of a chocolate one. And if you're interested, we also have a honey glaze.
I'll take 3 of each.
Sounds good. So a dozen bear claws and 9 sweet rolls, 3 of each.
I'm just
And I guess we'll get her a cinnamon roll.
And a cinnamon roll. Sounds fantastic. I hope y'all taking inventory of what you're buying, because I'm not. Says the DM.
Do it.
It's 2 stories. Is upstairs the same as downstairs?
Yeah, it's more bread and bakery if you wish. If we have a lot more pastries on display. We have sugar cookies. We have brownies. We have some things that are not. It's easy to make, but it's not very baker-like. We have chocolate-covered pretzels and things like that.
You have wedding cookies?
We do. You have a special occasion coming up?
No, I just like to eat them.
Most people like to be ironic and buy those for actual weddings. I like them by themselves. It doesn't need to be a special occasion to have them.
Wait, is it ironic to get them for actual wedding? Okay.
I think so, but I
guess
mean,
it's
they're
a little
good.
on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I like them. I think she'll get like a box of wedding cookies because they're small
Alright,
normally.
we have a box that's 12 bear claws. We'll have 12 wedding cookies. We've got a sweet roll, and we've got the gentleman's rolls here, 9.
9
Yeah.
sweet rolls, 1
Nice.
cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll, correct.
How much is that?
Well, as the DM who probably didn't really have a price for all of these, but it is a high-end shop, I'm gonna say this probably costs about 15 gold.
Man, it's high end.
It is high end.
What do you have
I'll
to
pay-
drink
I got
with drink for all these treats?
We
we're
have
going for broke.
horchata.
That's not what I was expecting. What is horchata?
Just say fancy hot chocolate, Mike. Fancy hot
Yeah, we have
chocolate.
fancy hot chocolate, and we have spring water.
And fruit juice.
I guess I'll take the horchata and fancy hot chocolate.
Sounds good. We'll include that in the 15 gold because that was kind of a lot. So we'll have all that all together with 15.
I pay the 15.
Thank you, sir. And immediately, and then small bags.
I think Vera slips her like 3 more gold and was like, anybody else you remember coming from the construction site, or just the short angry one?
No, just the small, small guy.
How about, have you noticed anything strange probably in the last few days going on?
Not that I recall. I know that they've been working on that clock tower for a few months now. It's making some pretty good headway, if you ask me.
Did you?
I know that Donica from across the street, she recently got a new order of flowers, and across the way, I know Harold down there got a brand new black pearl necklace that's on sale. Looks mighty beautiful.
Did the town like vote on the clock tower, or is something like a project, or it just showed up?
Oh,
Like, who owns the land?
Yeah.
Frodo, do you happen to know how the clock tower got started? I don't go to these meetings, he does. Sort of the city hall meetings. Immediately from the door, opens up and you see a half-orc man with sort of like chef's hat sort of at askewed. And he kind of looks wild with sort of these mighty tusks that stick outwards, and he goes, "Clock tower? What was the question?"
Like how, like, did the city want the tower to be there, so then they started construction, or did it just show up?
Oh no, we all voted on it.
Oh.
Yeah, we wanted that. You know, it was a nice, because we had this space, this sort of corner midsection street area that was kind of not zoned for anything. So we decided that a lot of the shop owners here that run the upper levels, that we should have some sort of, I don't know, a statue or maybe a small park, but it ended up with a clock tower. I think it's gonna look mighty nice.
Who came up with the idea of the clock tower? Or is it just like a group decision?
I think it was one of us, but it was one of the old timers here.
Don't remember which one.
I'm sorry, I need to get back inside.
Oh, that's fine, thank you.
Absolutely. Turns around, starts hear pots and pans and other things. Well, you're mighty fine interested in the town. Well, if there's anything else I can help out with, you let me know.
Thank you. As we waddle out with all our sweets. Can I inspect my cinnamon roll?
Yeah, roll me a investigation check.
And I'm also shining the lantern over it.
Sure.
Over the cinnamon roll?
Hey man, freaking, they invaded the USPS. I don't know if they invaded my cinnamon roll.
Good point.
Let's see what my mod is. Investigation. 15.
You look at the cinnamon roll, and
Looks like a cinnamon roll.
it looks like
This
a
ought to be
cinnamon-
really good. Oh
It
my god.
looks like a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
And as you taste a little bit,
I didn't say I tasted it.
you can smell it. It smells like a cinnamon roll.
Okay. Can't
Hey,
believe.
Vera,
Hmm.
since you're looking at it so intently, tell me, does it feel like a cinnamon roll?
Hey man, I
She
don't
squishes it
know.
and even sounds like a cinnamon roll.
They gave me a ring of protection, and that
Oh.
was not what it was.
Well, I mean, I guess the only mystery here we need to solve is, does it taste like a cinnamon roll?
She holds it up to Rolly. You first.
Oh, absolutely. And I take a bite.
The fact that it was it was warm, it's gooey, it's nice, it's sweet, and you get a little bit of it like on your beard and mustache as you pull away, and you have to sort of wipe a little bit off and sort of licking your fingers. Fucking delicious, and you've eaten already half of it.
I say, oh god, oh god, Vera. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was no cinnamon roll I've ever had. I have to sample that again, just
No.
make sure it doesn't have any poison or anything like that. I try it again. Bite the
No,
rest
no,
of
I
it.
actually mage hit it out of his hand before he does that.
Thank you.
Man, you never let me have no fun.
She'll eat the other half of the cinnamon.
No, because in my
Oh,
mind
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want the cinnamon roll, but I look at Vera and I'm all like, as somebody who's been poisoned before, you know, you kind of get a feel of somebody who wants to hurt you versus somebody who wants to take your money. They just wanted to take your money.
No. Okay, she eats the other half.
Roll
The
me a
fact that they were
con
trying
save.
to pawn us off.
I'm kidding.
The fact they were trying to pawn us off to their neighboring shops, they want us to spend money.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that Temple knows this tactic.
Again, they invaded their own USPS. I don't know. Nothing's safe anymore.
You can just say post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm more thinking there's something under that tower. There might be something under this town, because all the town picked that tower, but can we take the streets to the construction people and, you know,
The
figure
short,
that out?
angry one. Yeah.
I mean, does that mean a dwarf or a gnome?
I mean, I think there's other short, angry people.
By the way, guys, roll me a perception check.
Oh, this is actually a good check, DM.
17.
We want to make sure that we perceive the cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
I already ate it.
It's like 22.
22.
I am lost in this thing that is not a cinnamon roll. That I rolled a 6.
Okay.
You're eating a
just
maybe,
sweet.
maybe-
He's probably
Maybe Vera was onto something.
Rolly put probably like one of each sweet roll in his mouth.
Vera, what'd you get?
No cinnamon rolls here.
17.
Vera and Savannah, walking not in your direction, just sort of looking to the left, and you see this from his behind, like from the behind of him. You see a man with sort of short, brown, wavy hair, this thick, like Reno 911 mustache, sort of a 5 o'clock shadow underneath, armor that reads 14 on the side, with the symbol of what looks like to be a dragon.
Oh, Edgar?
And you recognize this to be Egger, who's a couple, like 100 feet down from you and just sort of walking the streets.
I don't want him to shank me. I was like, how can Vera be a little shit? I think she lets out Lila and tells Lila to go, like, lick his hand.
Oh boy, this is gonna end well.
I think he's seen Lila before.
I don't know if he
But
has.
as like a baby. Because we went to go drop off Amber,
Oh, that's right.
and she was a baby then.
Okay, roll me a d20 plus... Are you trying to do stealthily, I'm assuming?
Yeah, she's probably not that stealthy.
Roll me a d20. She doesn't really have any bonuses.
Natural.
Natural 1. Not even 30 feet. Like, she's 30 feet away from him and not even getting that close that she knocks something over, like sort of a small planter that just... he turns around and goes, "What the fuck is it? I fucking know you, don't I?" And kind of looks up around and then sees you across the way waving. "Oh, was that your plan of a fucking joke?"
I think she probably still goes up to him and like sees if he has anything in his
Yeah,
pockets.
he just starts to... he's like, "What are you doing?" "All right, that's enough. Come on. God, you're fucking big now." Starts to walk towards you all. "What in high noon are you fucking doing here?" "I missed you, V. Hello,
Hel-
Rolly, Savannah.
Helping the hot mess, as it were.
You're helping the hot mess. I don't understand."
And she just like points at the castle.
Oh, that's a fucking good one. "So, you're helping your husband." "Oh, your dear,
Yeah.
your dear.
You want a wedding cookie?
If you're offering.
Here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Where's the rest of them? Well, I know Amber retired. Thank freaking Payla.
Oh, yeah. Red retired. I think the other blokes are down in the lower levels. One's in the second, the other one's in the first.
In the clock tower?
What are you talking about? No, levels of Icenby.
Oh.
Is that where you're headed?
Yeah. Can you get us in there? Like to look around?
I've never tried.
Do you know anything about the construction?
It was being made a few months ago. Other than that,
Let's just
It-
say we've
I mean-
encountered some. You already know what we're dealing with. We've encountered some weird shit. Look in plain sight. So we're going over there based off of a good hunch.
Actually, I think he could be quite useful. If we have an official with us, they might just let us in.
oh, you're saying that like I'm a goddamn key card.
I mean,
well,
uniform is some leverage.
Yeah. I'll
Well,
give you
I'll
another
never
cookie.
I'll do anything for a cookie.
We're throwing a sweet roll.
Oh well, now you're just trying to wed me.
We just want to look around. We got told that there's a short, angry person in charge that may or may not take so kindly to us looking around.
Well, I know that the construction crew are kind of very uptight, so we'll see what we can do.
Well, that's why we got you and some bear claws, and we're gonna see if this works.
Well, we can definitely see if it works.
Oh, I'll put Lila away. Come on. You're getting too big for it. Here, I give her a cookie. Here you go.
You guys start going towards where it looks like an open section of the gates, sort of this midsection space where the clock tower is being made. You see it is nothing but like dirt, like dry dirt and sand. There's a section where there's pile of like wooden beams. There are several rocks at ready so that they can start plastering them together, sort of make this nice rock side of the tower. There is like little shacks, like tents area where people can go inside and relax and cool down from the heat. Because again, you're in the kingdom; it's a little hotter down here. And
Still not as hot as Blinton.
there are several sections of people. You know, there's some people walking around holding beams, talking to one another. It doesn't seem like anyone's in the tower right now because you can actually see into the tower because there was no walls.
Am I able to just like hold up my lantern? Like,
Stealthily.
yeah, like behind roller or something to see.
Roll me a stealth check.
Can I give myself guidance?
Sure.
I mean, for what it's worth, I haven't pinged yet.
15.
15. You are able to stealthily bring it up very quickly and look around. Nothing hits your view.
Right. Just gives a little thumbs up.
And as you put down the lantern, you hear from the back the door slam from one of these like little mini houses and tents and huts. As you see what looks to be a sort of middle-aged gnome, balding with black hair that's slowly turning into sort of a white and pepper. He's got this big bushy beard that sort of goes down to his neck, and he's got like a neck beard that sort of is a little unkempt and curled. He's got a sort of like a hard hat underneath his arm, and he's wearing sort of this bright yellow and orange striped vest as he walks. And you see that he's a little overweight, so he's currently like waddling with his short stubby legs. As he kind of like looks down, he's like, "All right, move that over there. Good, thank you. Sandoval, what the fuck do you think you're doing?"
I think we found the
these man.
short, angry one.
And he kind of like locks eyes with you and like does a double take, and he goes, "What are you doing here? Get out. We're in live construction. I don't want anyone getting hurt."
He said he's
I understand that. Hi, can I have your name at least?
Donnie Splitfeet.
Can I call you Donnie?
You can call me Donnie.
Hi, Donnie.
You can call me Donnie outside of the construction zone.
Actually, I'm here about the construction zone. We're trying to see if it's possible if I can look around on official business.
No.
like elbow Edgar.
I mean, Edgar.
Hi, hello, little one. Don't even start. Sorry. We're on official business with the king, or the queen. So the crown. I'm a troop member. Let me in. By the way, you picked the wrong. He's got the worst charisma.
We have. Wait, we just came from breakfast. Would you like a bear claw?
First of all, as I repeat, no civvies in the construction zone. We can't.
Please.
Civilians.
He's technically not a civilian.
I don't care. We can't risk any movement to the structure, all right? It's being held up by twigs and twigs and vines. It's fucking wild right now. I don't care.
All right. Let me try, guys.
No,
Listen.
no.
Listen, friend. We're on official business for the king. We need to inspect something. I'll tell you what. You let one of my friends make the inspection. I'll help you out with something around here, free of charge. How about that?
How about this? I don't care if you're the late king himself. The tower still needs work. I'm not gonna spend the next 8 hours dumbing down weak points for some adventuring types. Did you grow up erecting buildings? Did you do construction for a living? No, I don't think so. None of you've got the hands for it.
I spent my time demolishing them, so I know exactly what I'm looking for.
So even more reason for you to get out.
And now I tell you this. Are you turning down a request from the queen herself?
I'm turning down a request.
Is that what is happening?
Kind of looks to you. Make me a deception check, because this was not a direct request from the queen.
When I see Rolly arguing with the guy, I'm gonna go hide somewhere.
Make me a stealth check.
Sav, why don't you go invisible and go take a look around?
I was going to give suggestions so we all
That's
could go, but
15.
He got a 16 for his perception or
Curses.
insight on this, and he goes, "Fuck you. Where's your paperwork?"
that was a 19, by the way.
19?
Well,
he does not
yep.
see you dip out.
When it's convenient, I'm casting suggestion.
All right, well, we'll settle this first of all.
Settle that first.
Where's your paperwork? And even
who's
Edgar's
with us?
like, he's like, I don't have any fucking paperwork.
I kind of got destroyed when I almost died yesterday, so excuse the mishap. But
Oh.
we're here on behalf of Uthiel Kane
So-
to inspect this site.
I don't know who that is, first of all. But this one says that he destroys things, and you almost died? That sounds like your problems.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll simply turn around and come back with the Queen's Guard
Savannah,
and put you under arrest. No problem.
Yeah, I need to arrest him. We just need to see the damn.
He does not believe you one bit, Rolly, that you have any authority at all. He's like waving you off. He's like, whatever.
It's just a simple look around. Is they really gonna bother that much?
Savannah, you may cast your spell.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
He has to make a what?
He has to make a wisdom save, and since I'm hiding, it's with disadvantage.
Thank God you had. You made him have disadvantage. That's gonna be a 4.
So Vera says she had the papers for destroy. She has really kind eyes and seems very trusting. And they do have a guard with them. I should let them go in.
He looks at you, Vera, as you're like sort of pleading your case, and then kind of like cocks his head and like blinks for a bit. You see this shine of violet in his eyes for a moment, and it flashes away, and he goes, "This one destroys things. This one died." Points to you. But I guess I'll give you an exception.
Here. And she hands him a bear claw.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And
wow.
he grabs it and he goes, wait. Are those more bear?
She hands him the whole box.
Oh, yeah. And he
Here
starts
you
to
go.
grab it, and you see sort of him waddle away, sit down on one of the planks of wood, and starts to eat.
So we can just take a quick look around, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. She just grabs it. Come on.
And I see them kind of clear out this buck out of my hiding spot to catch up.
Okay.
Come on, Rolly.
Fine.
Trust me, I didn't want to do that either, but I didn't see any other way.
A lot of the other staff like a lot of the construction workers here are like, well, the boss said, so they don't really pay you no mind. As you
She
start
hands,
to-
Veer hands over like her box of wedding cookies. Here, you go all share.
one grabs it and is like, I'm working.
Just take a
Take a break.
Take a break. She's giving it to the group, not Edgar.
Okay. No, you give it to one of the construction workers.
Yeah.
He's grabbing it. He's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Sharing's carrying substance.
Pointing at your boss. Your boss is already taking.
Yeah,
what
he's
he
taking
did.
a whole box.
Kind of lean over. All right, boys, we're taking 5. You guys. So the way I'm gonna say this is that the way it's built is that there is a... Here, let me actually get the details of this. There are 8 levels to this tower.
Jeez.
There is the base, which looks like it's almost fully constructed. Like they are starting from they're trying to get the skeleton and moving their way up using gravity to sort of cement everything in. So the first level looks fairly constructed and finished. There is a stairwell or sort of a staircase that leads upwards to the next one. So levels 2 through 7 are like rickety open scaffolding. And the 8th one is the only one that's sealed and ready for like a actual face of a clock to be entered in.
My question, I think, to the group and characters, like, so bottom or very top? Because that's what I would think, especially if it's sealed.
Thinking top, but instantly I'm like, Felix, I need you.
The tendrils of Felix go up the tower as far as he can go, and then there are no traps.
What about the base?
That is extended to that point too.
So no.
No.
Which point do we think would be high enough? Like the very top or somewhere in the...
So, I'm assuming since we're higher up, they just need something with a trajectory of going down. So what angle faces the castle?
You get a sense that probably the top floor. And as you're having this discussion, I would like everyone to make me a perception check. Oh shit. Edgar got a nat 20.
18.
18?
Math.
18.
19.
19. Edgar got a 23.
Damn. Some cookies.
You guys are standing at the base of the tower, hands at your side, sort of discussing like what the angle and trajectory would be, what's facing the castle and the stained glass windows, and what would that look like. And from behind you, several hundred feet away, within the shops, you hear a scream, a crash, and then you start to smell smoke. And as you all start to turn around, you see that because it's across the street, sort of in this long walkway, was the florist, and the mini trees that were out there are currently knocked over and laying on across the pathway, and the platters are sort of like this clay planters are currently smashed to pieces. One of the numerous of the lanterns that were hanging on the awning have smashed and are now starting to catch the florist on fire. And you start to hear buzzing. And from the planters on the floor, you start to see that the whole, like, there is almost like a cave-in as dirt starts to seep inside. And you see...
Oh, shit.
As something that rises upwards it looks like a skeletal skull that almost looks like a hammerhead, where it goes outward, and is a skeletal skull that reaches downwards too, where it has teeth like jaws, and its mandibles are outwards at like this. It is connected to what looks like to be almost like a gigantic mantis body with giant wings that starts to carry it upwards as it starts to fly, as it fly outwards towards your direction. And several of as it starts to beat its wings, it starts to drop these little like petals, so it starts to fall and almost like a Cronenberg monster, it starts to almost turn into this sludge-like being until it turns into nothing but, it looks like moving vines with a flower head that creeps inside, and as it releases, you see what almost looks like a jackal's skull. It just...
Uh-oh.
And it starts to rush. I need everyone to make me dex saves.
Oh, crap.
Well, that's gonna be good.
Danger sense?
25.
Yes, danger sense.
I don't think I have anything to dex, but okay. Yeah, I don't. That's only a 13.
Vera, you're starting this prone as one of them hits you and knocks you down. So, I have this little special encounter for you guys.
Yeah.
That obviously we're not going to be able to finish it, but this is how we're going to get started. Here are the rules of the fight, guys. First of all, as I mentioned before, there are 7. Well, hold on. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why don't we
6.
stop at 5:30?
We are going to stop at 5:30.
Oh.
There are 6 levels here that are in threat of being demolished. If 3 of these levels are demolished, the entire tower comes down and any evidence in the top floor comes clattering down and destroyed. Each level has its own AC and HP. In addition to that, when you are traversing these levels, you have to move at half speed. Or no, it's recommended you move at half speed. You are welcome to move full speed, but you need to make me a dex save. Or else the floor will cave in, snap, and you will fall to the floor below.
Fun.
So let's go ahead and get this started. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
I'm guessing I'm glad I rolled what I rolled for Moscow's thing. What the hell is that? Oh. 16.
Okay.
17.
13.
Once again, it will not let me type. Why is that? Okay, Vera got a 16. Savannah got a 17, and Rolly got a 13. Got it.
And Edgar's there too.
Huh?
I said Edgar's there too.
Yeah, I gotta roll for Edgar in a second. And then Edgar got an 8.
Okay.
So this is what I meant is it was the most complicated fight I've ever made. You guys are going to have to probably balance a lot of things right now, so I wish you luck. Let's put you on the map.
Well, those are cool looking. Probably
So you
not
can definitely zoom in and look at the creatures. They're really wild looking.
Excuse me.
All right.
Damn.
First to go is the Idolos. As you can hear heavy beating as they start to spread their petals. I also pre-rolled misses and hits from these little voodoo hounds. They're called voodoo lily hounds. So when we get to them, we'll get to them. Savannah, you're up. You can see the stairwell right here.
Don't
I
let
know.
Him, don't let him touch
That's what I
it.
say. I'm all like, should I just go for it, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go that route.
It worked for you last time.
I know, right? If I take up this and use my did my dash action, that would be for the next level, right? If
Yeah.
I make the 30 to go here?
So what is your full? What's your standard speed?
30.
30. Okay, so that's 35. We'll count that for 40, and we're gonna put you here on this second level.
Okay.
However, running past one of them is gonna get an opportunity attack on you.
Alright, let's go for it.
Yeah, they're gonna do a bite.
So that little box is the clock tower? Because I thought we were in front of the clock tower.
You are on level 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking up at the clock tower.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to be a hit for you.
Okay.
That is going to be 6 points of poison damage, and I need you to make me a dex save. Sorry, con save. Apologies.
It's gonna be 17 for the con save. And you said it was...
Excuse me.
What?
Sorry, my mistake here. I'm reading multiple things here. You do not need to make a con save. It was simply a bite.
Okay.
You took the 6 and that's it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
Later, Sage. Have a good one, buddy. So that was 40 feet you're so far. You've taken 1 hit as you... so using your bonus action to dash, you have 20 more feet to work with.
Do I want to keep moving because I see what's around the corner? I'm gonna get bit again if I go this far, huh?
Yes.
Alright. I'll come here and I'll end my turn.
Okay. That was your bonus action to dash. You still have an action to attack. Or anything else you like to do, like dodge or something.
In that case, I'm going to attack this one.
Okay. We'll say that you move here.
Ah. Now I fully see what's in the room.
By the way, this is sort of a large structure. You can climb over it if you wish. It's just half movement to go across.
Okay. That is going to be 18 to hit.
Oh, apologies. No. This is a solid wall, so you have to go around it. Yeah.
And this is a wall right here, right?
Yeah, this is a wall right here.
Okay, so I did see that. So that's going to be 18 to hit this one.
Apologize, folks. You don't see what we're seeing.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that does hit.
I'm so sad I don't have any of my other stuff with me now. So that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay, quick. Dagger to the throat as this thing sort of screams a little bit. That's Savannah's turn. Vera, you're up.
Oof. Okay. Which one's like closest to the entrance?
I guess this one here.
Let me see how far it has for range.
It's about 35 feet away. But you have movement, so if you want to get closer, you can always move.
Yeah, no, I know, but I want to see if something works. Okay. I don't think I can do this. Oh, I can. Sweet. I'm going to cast Banishment at a 5th level so I can try and get both these screwballs.
Okay.
But they have to be within 60 feet, so are both within 60
Yes,
feet of me?
absolutely.
Okay. They have to make a charisma save.
They have a -3. That is a 16 minus 3 is a 13.
That's
Yeah.
what they rolled?
That's a 12 minus 3, that's a 9.
They both fail. DC 17.
Okay. This one... a sunbeam just... almost like a wave of light brings him down. And you were concentrating on it.
I'm concentrating, and I'm gonna turn to Edgar and Rolly and be like, that's only gonna hold for a minute. We need to get in there. Bonus action, I'm gonna take the Moscow's potion, so I have a flight speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes.
Yes.
I'm gonna use that. So she's gonna go run up here, and then she's gonna try and... let me see how movement is here. Can I don't start climbing anything until like I hit that box, huh? Like if I get here...
Yeah,
That's when
this is
I
considered
start
climbing. This is considered getting to the starting your journey upwards.
So I'll just do my full movement, take that potion, and then she's gonna try and use her flight to like help with her leverage because she can't move anymore this turn, but next turn.
Glossy Phoenix, thank you so much for the follow. First of all, what is your total speed? As
30.
30?
So I already moved it.
You've already moved your full 30. You've taken
Yeah.
your potion.
It'd have to be next turn.
It'd have to be next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. After your turn, unless you have any... That was your bonus action. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
It is now Rolly's turn.
Run.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to... Can I get there? I can get just there.
Okay. Yeah, you would have to spend 5 feet to get to the next level, though.
Gently.
Climbing up?
Yes.
Yes. Would that be possible to do if I used my action to dash?
If you use your action dash, you can definitely get 5 feet to get here. And just a reminder, guys, you would have to move half speed
To not fuck it up.
or you could take your full speed, because I think you still have 35 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still go 35 feet, but you'd have to make me a dex save.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, go for it. Move your
Alright,
extra
so
35.
move over here.
You can press space, by the way, and you can just keep on going. That's
Ooh, I can
15.
do this. That's 30.
You have 5 more feet.
I can't move this map. Ah! There we go, okay. And then I'll get there. And deck save?
Yes, make me a dex save, please.
Danger sense?
Danger sense.
Danger, danger! Okay, thank God for that
Spidey
danger sense.
Right.
Beautiful, thank God for that danger sense. That's gonna be a 16.
Let me look at the floor DC. The floor DC. Oh, this should be used. Floor. Yeah, that does succeed. It should be.
Whoop.
The floor
That,
DC.
the
has-
first roll was a nat 1.
floor
Yeah,
DC
thank
goes
God
up by
for
1
danger sense.
for level 2.
Oh boy.
But you succeedingly are able to run at full speed, skirting by, trying not to fall through the actual walls that are not here, and stop as you start to see the beast that currently Savannah is dealing with. You skirt by that one, and this sort of mantis-like creature, large in size, currently is floating in midair, looking at you, just, and you start to see the mandibles click as it does so. It's going to be Edgar's turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
gonna
have
see.
a question. Did those things go back to a different plane of existence? Because if they did, I think you'd hear a pop or
You do
something.
not hear a pop.
Uh-oh. Crap. Okay. Still a minute.
Okay, so Edgar is going to take your advice, go 30 feet. That is 40 feet. He's going to spend 5 feet to go up to the second level. Go, come on, V! He's only got 20 feet, so he's going to move 10 feet to get here. And I think he might have a bonus action. No, he does not. Okay.
Let me know when we count a round, because it's 10 rounds, they'll be gone, right?
Sure. I'll start keeping that count. It is now going to be the Voodoo Lily Hounds.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not going to roll for all of them. I've actually already pre-rolled for all of them. Because I know how insane that would have been. So I think the average I agreed upon was 6 damage per. So let's go in order. First of all, this one that you're fighting, Savannah, is not able to do what I pre-planned, so that's not going to happen. So he does not do damage. Level 3. Level 3 takes... it takes 18 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
The structure takes 18.
I can't negate damage on a structure, huh?
No, it has to be a creature.
Try.
Level 4 takes 6 points of damage. Level 5 takes 18 points of damage. Level 6 takes 12 points of damage. What is that? That's... I think that's right, yeah. And level 7 takes 12 points of damage. Yeah. That's what I wrote here. Because I pre-rolled. Back to the top of the order. The Odalus now have a turn. This one is going to fly over to you, Rolly. And it is going to use its Odalu chatter, excuse me. And they're going to allow this creature to scoot right in front of Savannah. And its action is going to be a multi-attack. Yeah, okay. 14 to hit, Rolly, and then a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Well, those both miss. As a bonus action, he's going to use Winged Wall. The Odal actually freezes up, no longer has a flying speed, and its wings extend outwards. And let's just say it's going to be very difficult to get past them now.
Yeah, that's not worse at all.
Savannah, you're up.
So my original idea, there's a wall, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and attack the voodoo flower thing.
Yeah, go for it.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the chat for the sneak attack because Edgar's with me.
That's true.
No. Well, 36 points of damage.
36 points of damage. Yeah, you feel like that was overkill as you render this thing asunder. It is mainly made of vines and flowers. It's only got one hard piece, and that is the skull on its face. As you cut it asunder, it just slumps over.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement to catch up to Rolly. So this is like solid wall of a skeleton? Is that what I'm understanding?
Essentially, yeah, the Odal has currently extended out its wings, and they have like almost solidified as a wall, basically preventing anyone from jumping over or scooting underneath.
And you said this is solid wall right here,
Yeah,
right?
this here is solid wall.
Only because I can, I'm gonna throw a dagger as my bonus action at this thing.
Okay, yeah. Roll me attack.
That's gonna be 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll damage. You already did sneak attack once this round, unfortunately, or this turn. You cannot do it again.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage to the wall.
Oh, you're doing it to the wall?
Or I mean to this
Oh, the
thing.
Odal. Yeah, yeah. 5
calling
points
it
of
a wall
damage.
right now.
No worries. I totally get it. Yeah.
I'll end my turn.
Currently, your dagger is stuck within its chest, but it's not moving. It's just standing there. Vera.
I have a question, mainly because I can't see what they can see. In theory, like, you have to go through this thing, you can't just climb straight up.
I mean, you can fly 10 feet, but that's the end of your speed.
Okay, hear me out.
You could dash to fly another 20 feet, you know, like 10, 20 feet.
Like, I can't see, so I'm assuming if she were to move here, she could try and climb up the thing?
Yeah, so that's 5 feet. Yeah, you can spend another 5 feet to get to the second level.
Okay, if she would get to the second level,
Okay.
how far could she go if she was just straight up? Like, how far is it to the top?
Each level is about 10 feet. So that means the top level is about 80 feet high.
So if she were to use her full movement, which is 30 feet, how far would she get?
Are you assuming that you can fly 30 feet?
No, but she's assuming she can climb 30 feet if she doesn't fuck up the deck save.
Oh, you want to try to climb?
Yeah, I'm just asking for theory. Theory, can she go straight up? Yes or no?
You can try. You can certainly try.
I don't like that.
Don't like it either.
You can certainly try.
What if she were to face step those 30 feet?
If you face step 30 feet, that means you are going to the second level. That means you would go to the third level.
Yeah, but that doesn't use my movement. Face step is just a thing I can do.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you. It would make you go to the third level.
And the clock's at what level?
Level 8.
God.
I mean,
I
my
know.
plan for my movement was to try and make the save, do 30 feet, get to where I was, face step.
If you were to do that, that would get you to the 5th level.
But I have to make that save.
Well, think of it this way, is that you don't have a natural climbing speed,
Yeah, I know.
so you would be going at half speed.
So I'd only get 15.
You would get to the 4th level if you wanted to try all this.
Oh no. I'm gonna break it.
it might be worth the try.
Question.
What's your question, Aaron?
Climb 5 feet, use the flight for the 10, and then face step so this isn't hard as a motherfucker.
Climb 5 feet.
Yeah, only 5.
Okay.
Fly my 10, because it says I can fly 10 feet, and then bamf.
Okay, let's break down. Let's put you back to. Let's put you back to where you were, and let's break everything down one by one. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all,
I'm gonna break the
5 feet to get to the wall.
See.
Now you're climbing 5 feet, so that means you're using 10 feet of your total 30 feet movement. So far.
So
So you're
far.
climbing 5 feet. You need 10 feet to get to the next level.
Yeah, which I can fly. I can use.
Okay.
And still have movement.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Okay. That's better than Dex. Where the hell's my?
Oh, it's not being about dexterous. It's about being strong.
Oh, good. Well, that's
And-
better.
And I'm keeping in mind that you're wearing heavy armor too.
Okay. Don't fuck me, dice. Let's see. Which one haven't I rolled today that won't fuck me? Okay. Natural 19 plus 3. So 22.
Okay. I will say that you have climbed and you have made it on the side of the wall. So with 5 feet, you are now on the second level on the side of the wall, we'll say.
Okay. And then could I, like, base step straight up?
30 feet, that will bump you up 2 more levels. You're on level 4.
Okay. And then I'd have to, like, because I did 10 and 10 and then face step, and I have 30 feet. I would have 10 more feet of just natural movement
You
to
have 10
try
more
and
feet of natural movement.
crawl up in there.
Yeah, you are now able to, I'll say that you're able to get 5 feet and you're right here.
Oh, boy.
So you have
he
5
looks
feet
strong.
left.
Okay. Can I try and, like, get into that level, I guess?
You're already in there.
Oh, okay.
That's what the 5 feet was for. So you have 5 feet left.
She's gonna go 5 foot this way?
That is a wall.
Okay. She's not gonna go 5 foot that way. She'll go just 5 foot ahead of her.
Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
that was my movement, my bonus action. I have an action. What the fuck is that thing?
That is, it looks like a gigantic, like it looks like a hammerhead skull slapped onto what looks to be like a praying mantis body that's currently flying. Watches you climb up with such a alacrity and then speed, like a sort of phase step magic as you currently climb your way up, and it's currently looking down at you with its mandibles.
It has that skull thing, right?
It does have a skull thing, yes.
Because she tried to destroy undead on it as her action.
Yeah, you want to try and
Or does she understand that that's just a thing and not an undead thing?
roll me a nature check.
Okay. It's like, is it nature or religion?
Amber always makes me wonder.
Hey, I learned from you.
I know you did. That's what I
whose
know.
fucking problem is that anyway?
True.
13.
13. You're not sure what it's animalistic, but it's got a skull head and it's larger than a mantis and it's making use of weird things here. You can't tell. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
He's a bug.
It's a Blake experiment. That's the problem.
Yeah. I got that from the jackal because I remember that. Question is, I can't do banishment while I have one up, huh?
I mean, you can let go of banishment and then do another banishment.
That's true. None of us are down there, but then people might die. So she does.
No,
have
but people might come in, so let's hold those for a while.
Right.
Unless you need the concentration.
Hold on.
Boy, this is getting hectic, guys.
Question is, what do I do?
A lot of things.
Oh man, I don't want to touch it. I might be at disadvantage for that.
Well, I'm gonna see something if my tongue is still purple. Oh, it's less now.
Probably.
Less now.
You know what? I'm gonna try and cast a command on it.
Okay, that is a concentration spell. Immediately.
Oh wait. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's enough. Bad.
Ooh, I think I stumped Amber.
How far away from
Give
it
her
am I?
time.
How far away from it am I?
You're 10 feet away.
Alright, so I can't touch it. Damn.
Oh, apologies. Command is a first level non-concentration spell.
Damn you! Well then command.
All right, command. You have to say one word.
Flee.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's got to make a wisdom save. That's a very good one. It's got a +1 to save. That's a 4.
You fail.
On its turn, it'll flee.
Yay!
Wow.
fucking turn. I was trying to think of how fast I could get up there.
Here, I'm gonna put like a fear thing on it. It's frightened at the moment.
Lord.
So that's your turn.
I'm on level 4?
What a turn. Yeah, you're on level 4 right now. What a turn.
That's why you were seeing me in my head do this. Like, if I do this, this is this.
Roll it, you're up.
Well, you know, if you can't go around it, gotta go through it. Yeah. Rage mode activated.
Rage mode activated.
Death glare.
Uh-huh.
And swing for the fences
Go for it, make me attack.
with, of course, reckless attack.
Its AC is lowered because it currently cannot dodge or anything.
Okay. This is the nat 20 session.
Oh, another one?
That's a yeet, baby.
Man, champion is such a...
That is a yeet.
Make me... just confirm, you're rolling with advantage because you're doing reckless, yeah? Okay, just making sure. I just have to make sure I have this all in check. Yeah,
No
you
problem.
hit. That's a critical hit. Go ahead and roll me that damage, sir.
Alright. Okay. Roll that one real quick. There we go. Alright. So, we've got 17.
To write down all my stuff that's active.
Right.
Banishment. Oh, what are those 2 things called, Mike?
The Voodoo Lily. Sorry, the Voodoo Lily Hounds.
Those are what it's banished.
35 points of
Yeah,
damage.
those are the ones damage. 35 points of damage. That's enough to kill this thing in one hit. Because it's already got 5 points of damage on it as you... It's hardened, and you just take that as almost... You're acting almost like this is another construct or construction piece. As you just make use of that, finding that weakness within a wall, and you just imagine this. It's a wall. And immediately, as like it doesn't immediately die, it actually starts to fly off and like almost buzz like a death spiral downwards.
And then I will
This is wall.
that's a wall, there's no way to get up.
You'd have to go around.
He can't.
Oh, okay. So I was here or here?
You were right there.
Yeah, okay. So let's go.
Alright, I wrote on my mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a dex save.
Alright. Danger sense?
Danger sense.
Danger sense. Danger. Alright.
I have the DC here.
13.
That's exactly what you needed.
Ooh.
DC goes up by 1.
Oh boy.
So we know this one and the next floor.
So I think we got you going 10 feet and then like 20. So I think you were at 35 because you had to go
Yeah,
like this.
I have like 5 more moves.
So you have 5 more
I will
movements?
use that to.
Let's put you in the next room. You're on level 3, Rolly.
Alright. I will end my turn. I can see obviously that nasty thing right there.
I like how all
Alright.
our reactions are. What the hell is
Well, I think
that?
yeah,
Like,
your
what is
action.
that?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Level 2 is finished, you guys. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, as if, I mean, I don't know whose turn it is. I'm only being me and Edgar Dukes. Get out of there.
Yeah, it's gonna be Edgar's turn. He's noticing that you're faster than him. So he's gonna help you out.
How many rounds has it been? Like 2?
It's been 2. It's gonna be 2 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. He's going to rush to you, so that's going to be 15 feet. He's going to use a bonus action to... You see the dagger you usually use to clatter to the floor? He's going to reach for it first, pick it up for you, lift it up, and he almost like his hand reaches upwards and you see in the softened illusion of a small, tiny dragon, and it blows a bit of cold breath onto the dagger itself, and he hands it back to you. You have magical weapon, meaning that it now has a +1 to attack and rolls. Or sorry, attacks and damage.
And that's the dagger that has the plus all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to use his action to dash. He's only spent 15 feet. So he's going to go... He's not very dexterous, so he's not very confident. But he's making his way. It's now going to be the Voodoo's turns. Let's go to level 3. First of all, Rolly, this one has not noticed you just yet. So, level 3. Miss hit. 6 points of damage to the floor. That's... What is that? That's, the wall, the floor is not looking too good. Level 4 takes 6 points of damage.
Level.
Okay. Level 5 takes... That's going to be 12 points of damage. Ooh, shit. Okay. Level 5 is not looking too good. Level 6. Both hits. That's going to be another 12 points of damage. And level 7. That's 12 points of damage. Some of the walls, or some of the floors are already at half health or close to it. And at the end of the round, that's gonna now be 2 rounds for banishment.
Yeah, I marked it already.
Moving over to the Odalus. The first one for you, Vera, it sees you right here. It's gonna move its 5 feet, and it's going to... Actually, no, it's got commanded.
Flee, man.
He's gonna use his speed.
Bye.
He's got a flying speed of 40.
Shoot.
So he's gonna use his full speed to F the out of here 80 feet away.
Yep. Bye.
I'm like, he's not going to attack me. He failed.
That's their turn. That's the Odalus turn. Savannah, you're up.
I'm gonna use all my movement to get out of here, so I need to do there. So 5, 20. I guess I'm gonna have to dash out of here, so straight.
Okay.
That would have been up to 35, right?
Yeah. So you have
Right
5
here?
more feet.
40.
Oh no, you can spend 5 feet to go to the next level.
Okay,
You're at
I'm
the
gonna
stairs.
go to the next level.
All right, we're gonna put you there. I'll say that you're right here, sharing butts with Rolly.
But I still have technically, what, 15 feet?
Yes.
Sorry, Rolly. I'm gonna take it. So 15 will put me there. I'll take the attack opportunity.
You haven't left its space yet, so it does not do so.
Oh, okay. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So that was your movement, your action. You have a bonus action if you wish to dash too.
Ah, right. I'll use my bonus action. I want to get out of this space, so can I use all 3 just to keep moving?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
go ahead and... what's your natural speed right now?
So natural speed is 30. I already used my bonus action to dash, so can I use my tabaxi ability on my bonus? That'll add like what, 15? I think
That
to it?
adds... No, that doubles it, so that means you have 60 feet of movement.
Oh, sweet.
So before you do all that, I have something I've forgotten. First of all, make me a dex save.
Eh. Where
I feel like
is-
you're the most dexterous, though.
That's the only reason why I'm semi-combat. Luck.
Semi-confident luck.
I'm like luck. Never mind. 19.
19. You pass the DC. Not a
Okay.
problem. Now that you're dashing in this area, make me another dex save. It should be
18.
totally succeed. Go ahead and move your 60.
So 15, 30. That'd be
40.
45, 40. This
Yeah.
one that gets me out, right?
That's 50, and you can spend 5 feet to get to the next level.
All right. I'll spend the 5 feet.
You now have 5 feet left. You're right next to Vera.
Hi,
Hello.
friend. I'll just take the last space and I'll
Okay.
end it there.
So you take 3 opportunity attacks as these things all lurch out at you. Let's see here. There we go. Hit, and miss.
Jesus.
I can't dodge any of those hits, can I?
You can spend a reaction to dodge one of them.
I'll dodge the first one.
That's probably a good choice because that's 12 points of damage reduced to half. You take 6.
All right.
And the next one does 8 points of damage. All right, our quick tabaxi. First of all, making use of all these guys that now had to spend the reaction. Vera, you're up.
I have a question.
You always do.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
waiting for it.
It's not as crazy as last round, I think. Would
Thanks.
freedom of movement negate all this bullshit of saves?
Yes.
Okay. And could I still like step out and start climbing up? Technically?
You've climbed into the tower. If you want to climb back out of the tower, I'm gonna have to make you. You're gonna have to make me another athletics check.
If I cast freedom of movement while I'm in the space, do I still have to do this check?
So first of all, freedom of movement prevents anything from slowing you down. That does not prevent your ability to climb.
Okay. I just want to make sure like I don't have to do the dex thing. I rather do the athletics.
If you run across this floor with full dash, it will not. You will not have to do dex saves.
But how would I go up? I'm like going upstairs instead of
You
the
essentially
side.
have to go around a circle and go to the next stairwell.
And how much movement is that? Versus
You've never done this before, so you're not sure. You've been climbing.
Yeah, and how much is movement between levels if I climb?
Each level is about 10 feet. It's going to take you 5 feet to get out, 10 feet to climb, 5 feet to get in.
I could still get to level 6 if I don't fuck it up. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
You're going to climb?
Yeah.
Make me let's check the athletics check. Once again, I'm taking into account that you're much higher now and you're wearing heavy armor.
Be nice. Not bad. 18.
That was not the DC.
Mm-mm.
You climb outwards and you fall 40 feet down back to the first level.
Motherfucking
Ooh.
shit.
You are wearing full-on plate armor.
I can't catch myself with any of my fly speed, huh?
Oh, you have flight
Oh my
speed.
God.
Yeah, I have 10 feet of fly. So could I've only fallen like one level and caught myself?
Roll me d4.
Just saying, it's on. 2.
And to your question, Savannah, she would have to climb out 5 feet away from you. She should be out of range. She's essentially going out to like one of the windows or one of the scaffoldings and going, okay.
I'm trying to like speed run it, that's the problem.
2, you fall 2 floors down.
Okay, so I'm on level
2.
2.
In addition to that, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you.
God damn it.
But you have an action.
Now I have to finagle myself.
And we're trying to break the game. I love it.
I am. I have another question, but you ain't know why yet.
Go for it. I don't care.
Hey, now I have questions.
I can't like summon Celestial to fly on it, huh?
That's not how this.
I will break everything, I don't care.
Let me double check Summon Celestial.
Because, I mean, you can summon one with wings. So I'm just like, could he, like, help me fly up there? His speed?
It says here, Summon Celestial, you call forth a celestial spirit that manifests in an angelic form in an unoccupied space. The creature's an ally to you. That's good, that's good.
It's Conjure Celestial. It's a 7th level spell, not Summon Celestial.
There is a spell called Summon Celestial. You want Conjure Celestial? Is that the
Yeah.
thing?
It would be a challenge rating 4 or lower.
Huh.
Should have for him. Would I be able to fly? If he carried me?
Roll me a religion check.
Break
my
all the things.
God.
I'm gonna break all the things.
I have to keep trying to break everything, so
Well, he did this to us. This is what he gets. You did this to me.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, because I am doing this to you.
19 plus...
But fuck
Damn.
you anyways.
Damn.
19 plus 6, so 25.
25. Fuck.
So if I burn the fucking spell, can he help me fly up there?
What's the challenge rating has to be?
4.
4?
4 or lower.
There are only 2 Celestials that I'm aware of within Cobalt Fight Club Plus. Oh my god, will this fucking work? Hold on. There's a reason why I'm saying this.
I will burn the 7th level spell if it gets me where I need to be.
No! Alright,
That means yes.
I think that means yes.
a challenge rating 2 creature that is a Celestial that can be summoned because you rolled so high in your religion check. Definitely your studies have...
It's my proficiency that you gave me.
Your studies have told you myths and legends about a celestial steed with wings, also known as a Pegasus.
I was gonna say, she gets a goddamn Pegasus?
It is a large celestial that is a challenge rating 2. What the fuck?
This is gonna
Well.
be epic when she falls. This is awesome.
So that's your action. To summon the fucking goddamn...
And it has to roll initiative. That's what it says.
All right, go ahead and... Well, let me get the... Go ahead and roll initiative. I actually have the stats here.
Well, I don't know
Like, how
if
can
it
I get the
get...
Pegasus to come pick me up? God damn it.
Does it get anything to its initiative? Because I don't
It's
know.
got a +2.
+2? I roll the big
So here's the Pegasus.
14.
+2, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the...
All right, it's got a 14 initiative. Let me put it in there. We're gonna come back, guys, and I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
So I'm gonna say she falls, she panics, and summons a fucking Pegasus to catch her ass to start flying.
All right. Well, you're on the second level. You've hoisted yourself so that you're standing on floor. Mm-hmm. You go, fuck this. You reach out, summon this, and out of this pool of water,
Oh, I have one. It's so pretty.
it starts to... and it considers you an ally.
I'm gonna get on top of it if I'm
You
allowed
can
to
spend
get
the
on
last of
top
your
of
movement
it.
to get on top of it. So Vera right now is riding a Pegasus, and it is now Rolly's turn.
You have stats for it that you could send me?
I do. I'm gonna try to get to the end of this round, guys, and then we'll call it a game.
Mike's like, stop breaking my fight. I don't care. Damn it.
Rolly, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna make a mad dash for it. So,
I'm gonna put this in host chat.
I'm putting on a good show.
Ah.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
So that was 35. Here's an additional 15. 65. Ah! 65. 70. 75.
75. Do you have
I'll
any,
take all the attacks.
do you have any remaining movement?
I have 5 feet.
You can get to the next level.
I'll get to the next level.
All right, you get to the next level. First of all, make me a dex save. And second of all, you don't take any opportunity attacks because Savannah wasted all their reactions.
Thanks, Savannah. You're the best. Okay, and
Dude, its fly speed is 90? Sweet.
all right, 15.
15. Yeah, you succeed. DC goes up by 1, but you guys are not on that level anymore. Oh, boy. Well, you know what's funny? Rolly rolled a Oh, no. You rolled a 13. That means the Pegasus is supposed to go before Rolly. That's fine. We'll go now. Vera, Pegasus time.
Yeah, I think she just jumps on it, and she's been on enough horses, and she just hits it in the butt, and like, we're gonna go flying out the window. It's full speed
Now,
to get to the top.
with 90 feet, you would have to get to level 7, scoot inside, and then just go to level 8.
Can I do that?
Yeah, fuck it. I was telling Amber
I'm
this
gonna let you
entire
move.
hold on. I was telling Amber this. You know, I'm gonna save this for short rest.
I think we need to shave that for short rest. I'm just imagining me rolling
You know
looking out
what?
the window and just Amber on the Pegasus like, what the hell?
To
Yeah.
be fair, Yeah, almost killed my cleric. She came back with a vengeance.
So I'm gonna tell what everyone sees. All of you hear the sound of a horse several floors below you as you're currently battling right now, and you hear as heavy wings start to beat. Vera, you hang on tight. Roll me an animal handling check.
Yeah, she's hanging on like this.
Roll me an animal handling check just for the fuck of it. It's not gonna be a high DC because you summoned it.
Be nice to me, horsey. Oh, that's not bad. What's my animal handling? What do I know? +4, 16.
16, you're fine. You hold on to it. And both of you, including Edgar, who sees this happen, he actually is on the same level. He goes, "What the fuck is that?" And you go off. You can see this thing trying to, like, it's almost like walking on air as it's currently running. You can see it's galloping, climbing, and actually spinning around the tower until finally, Vera, you see the stairwell into the 8th floor from the 7th. You almost like a barrage. You scoot in, commanding the horse to go inside, and yeah, you get to the 8th floor, which I didn't expect anyone to get to because I could just describe what's in it. Vera, you see clock parts, gears, looks like metal springs, a line that, like, sort of this metal tubing that goes across where they're gonna hang a bunch of, like, these clock implements, like all of these, like, the gears and stuff.
She definitely holds up her fucking lantern in this
Not your
bitch.
turn.
Oh, okay. Bye.
That's what you see right now.
Okay. I'm on the 8th level. Sweet. Get
Edgar's
down,
turn,
horsey.
who's gonna go, "What the fuck was that?" Say fuck it and start to run because he's feeling left out. He's gonna make a dex save. Okay, he's gonna get a 14. That's not bad.
I love my new horse. Not that I don't love Lila,
He's
but
fine.
Wow.
Lila's more of like a tackle and bite kind of
Level 3.
familiar.
He's gonna spend an action to cast Sacred Flame. So he's got to make a dex save. Fail. They take 2d8 damage. It's 14 points of damage. This one, unfortunately, is still up. And he's going to spend a bonus action to cast Magical Weapon. No, sorry, no, Spiritual Weapon. And let me go and summon his Spiritual Weapon. It's going to be right here, and it's going to make an attack. Hits with a crit, so this thing is going down. And that's going to be his turn. None of you guys see that, because he's all alone. Because fuck you guys. And now it's going to be the Voodoo Lily's turns. So let's go ahead. What did I roll for them?
So is that another round then? Or not yet?
It is going to be another round, so it's round 3. Level 3. Miss and hit. So that's 6 points to level 3. 20. Ooh, that's not looking good now. Level 4, the one that Rolly and Savannah are on. That's going to be a miss. Level 5.
Miss.
Miss, hit, miss. It's 12 points of damage. Level 5 is near collapsing. Level 6. Hit, hit. 12 points of damage. That's going to be close to collapsing. Level 7. Miss and hit. 6 points of damage. And that is going to be the end of the round, guys. This is, we're going to call it a game for now. That was a lot. Jesus, we'll talk about that in short rest. But thank you so much for joining us, guys. We went a little overboard in terms of length, so we're going to end it here. There's a lot going on the table right now.
It pissed off the DM.
I will talk about it later. I'm impressed. All right, guys. We might not be here for episode 70. We might take that 2-month hiatus here. It sucks that this is where we're taking the 2-month hiatus. We might be first at level 70 next month. We're not sure. So until then,
Nope. Play it as we go.
play
Yeah.
as we go.
Watch the
See you on-
socials.
Watch the socials. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.